Hello, everybody. Welcome back for another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope everybody is doing well. It has been a long week without wonderful chat here in my life. I hope chat and everybody out there is doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in today as we jump back in head first. We jump in head first. Back in the A32NX mod, going to be checking out some wonderful scenery given to me by FlyTampa. We've got Boston. Oh my goodness me, feels good. We've been waiting for Boston for quite a while, at least I have. It's been on my radar for quite some time. I love flying into Boston. We have a beautiful rendition of Boston by Mr. X in X-Plane. So now that we've got a good rendition here in Microsoft Flight Simulator, that makes me happy. That makes me happy. Sorry, well, got to get my my voice back and my streaming ready to go again. Spin, good to see you. Birdie, what's up, man? Dimitri, how are you? Soren, good to see you, dude. Bandy, welcome. Atif, good to see you. Kane Arthur, welcome. Flying FS, welcome. JH Pilot 83, good to see you, man. Justin M. Dupree, good to see you, dude. Hope all is well. Swedish Fish, what's up, man? Scott, good to see you. Ode to Silence, welcome. Jacobus, welcome. Janati Georgiev, welcome. Quick Match, good to see you. Mike Alpha X-Ray, good to see you. Wusselman, Maston, good to see you, man. Flyboy, how are you, dude? Was a pleasure meeting you. Mr. Kevin Thomas, pleasure meeting you as well, man. Got to meet two awesome viewers this trip, so it was awesome. Thank you again, Flyboy, for making the drive up from Seattle, and Kevin for taking some time out of your busy schedule, man, to come and hang out with me. And thank you for that wonderful stretch that we had together. It was absolutely awesome. Good to see you, man. Jason, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Ryan Videos, welcome aboard. Hope all is well. Santiago Montoya, welcome. Adam, welcome. Aiden, welcome. Max, welcome. Matt Warren, good to see you. Dominic Aviation, good to see you. Mate, welcome aboard. Hope all is well. Pilot Fisk, good to see you. Sergio Bezrick, good to see you. Mr. Smitty is in the house. How are you, Smitty? Hope all is well, my friend. Hope you're feeling okay. Mr. Music for All, good to see you. Kyle Longley, welcome. Hope all is well. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate it. I know a lot of you are probably sitting there thinking, oh, Cap, you should be in the PMDG 737. Listen, as much as I would love to be showcasing and flying the 737 for you guys, we have to just be reality. We have to have a little bit of a reality check here right now. PMDG has been in the simulator business for 10, 15 years now. I have never once owned a PMDG product. I have never once had any contact with anybody at PMDG. I've never streamed or showcased or flown FSX. I never streamed, showcased, or done anything for P3D. They do have a DC-6 for X-Plane 11, but as you all know, that's not really my type of aircraft to fly. So I have zero contact in the world, in the industry with PMDG. So not a surprise here at all that I would not be flying the PMDG for you guys. I believe I've mentioned it before. I've just seen a couple comments here in chat today of like, oh, I can't believe it. And let's just be respectful, guys. All right. Listen, I can't be part of every single release, right? As much as I would love to have every aircraft early and showcase it to you guys and be the one that gets to show you the ins and outs of the aircraft, unfortunately, in the real world, it doesn't really work like that. So
upgraded to a 3060 and runs like a beast on high end.
Nice.
How was Calgary?
Jordan, thanks so much for your support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge. No, floaties to you. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Thank you, man. Really do appreciate that. Matt Warren, thank you as well, man, for your business class subscription. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for your support, man. Appreciate you. Kevin, so I haven't been able to find any of what you gave me. I have found the cartridges,
today. Though. Welcome back, Captain. How was your flight in my seat? Was it life-changing? Like the first time you found hairs on your chin, your voice cracked, or saw your first real set of knockers? A new awakening, life-changing.
It truly was. It really was, to be honest with you. For those of you that don't know, Smitty and I, we decided to do a little bit of an upgrade. It was a very reasonable price. So WestJet has this thing where when you check in and if there's seats available for upgrade, you can upgrade at a pretty reasonable price. So Smitty and I believe it was like $250 or something like that. We upgraded from economy to business class lay flat pods on our flight from Toronto to Calgary. So it was about a 4-hour flight, 4 hour and 3 minute flight or something like that. So we upgraded it. It was quite an experience. I believe I put some pictures up in my Discord. It was a pretty special experience. I'm not going to lie. I would also be lying if I told you that I tried my best to do the same thing on the flight back from Vancouver to Toronto. Unfortunately, all business class seats were sold out. But yeah, it was an absolute amazing experience. I would 100% do it again if the price point was correct, as it was. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Gordon, thanks so much for your support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Matt, 5 months, says, hope you enjoyed the vacation cap. Welcome back. Thanks so much, my friend. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for supporting the channel. That's extremely kind, man. Any reason why you never owned any PMDG products? I was really never into like pay-wear planes. Like when I was flying FSX, it was like I didn't know what I was doing, right? I didn't know what SIDS and stars were. I didn't know what any of that was, right? So, yeah, it was... I never really was like, oh, I'm going to buy this. And then by the time I was actually going to start investing in a simulator, I had already switched over to X-Plane 10, and I really wasn't going back to FSX, and P3D didn't tickle my fancy, if you will. You know, I thought P3D back in the day was more of just a clone of FSX, which I had just moved from to X-Plane because I felt X-Plane was much better. So it was just one of those things, you know what I mean? Dazza, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope all is well. Thank you very much for support, man. Just back from Tenerife. Oof, how was that, my friend? Absolutely awesome. How was the 787? Absolutely amazing, man. I mean, it's silent. Silent. Both Smitty and I could not believe how quiet it was. Keep in mind, we were in seat 1A and 2A. Just unbelievably quiet. I've got some videos up on my Instagram. If you put !Insta in chat, you should be able to follow that. I've got a bunch of videos up. I've got our departure. I've got our landing in snowy Calgary. I've also got the Q400 flights up. I got the 737 flights up. And then I think I got a video or two of the vacation up as well. It was awesome, man. It was much needed. The weather was pretty decent, to be honest. For Vancouver, we really didn't get any rain. It pretty much did all of its raining at night or in the very early morning before we were up and doing anything. So weather-wise, it was perfect. Minus the 1.5 feet of snow that we had in Calgary. Calgary just got this insane... It was just so weird. Like, even the Calgary news was just like, this is crazy. We haven't seen something like this in forever. So, have I seen the PMDG? I've been watching a few streams, yes. While I was away, I watched Chewy. He's got it over on Twitch. Chewy is flying the PMDG. I watched a couple of his streams in the early morning when I was waking up over there. So yeah, yep, I'm pretty excited. Have you seen the movie of the 737 MAX on Netflix? I have, yes. Matthew O, 34 months. My man, absolutely awesome, dude. So close to 3 years. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Really do appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much for your support. That is extremely kind. 34 months. Thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate that. That is absolutely awesome. Thank you, man. And we've got Soren coming in with the 200 Danish Kronen. Soren, thank you so much for your support as well, my friend. I really do appreciate that. Huge note floaties to you, Soren. Thank you so much, my friend. That is absolutely kind of you guys. Let's get some love in chat for Soren coming in with the love. Thanks so much, Soren. Appreciate you. And then we have, who else do we have? We had Matt Warren, Alexi.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much, Soren. I appreciate you. Alexi coming in with the 21 months in a row. Absolutely awesome. Thanks so much, Alexi. Appreciate you, my friend. Says, hey, Captain, glad to have you back. Well, I am glad to be back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, guys, within the next, I mean, what's the date today? I mean, in 2 days, we've got the MD-80 dropping. So I think you know what we're going to be doing this weekend. I think we're going to be diving full-blown into the MD-80 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you didn't know, we've got the Leonardo, I don't know how he pronounces his name. Let's just go Leonardo. MD-80, which is dropping in the next couple of days. You back, Cap. So, who was that coming in with the support? That was Captain Robbie. Thanks so much, dude, dropping the 10 bomb as well. I appreciate you, Captain Robbie. That is extremely kind of you. Huge note floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for supporting the channel. That is unbelievably kind. Really do appreciate that, man. Thanks so much for your support, dude. I appreciate that. You're absolutely kind, and thank you very much for supporting the channel. That is absolutely wonderful. Huge no floaties to you, and thank you very much for your support, man. That is absolutely wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So welcome back, friends. We are on VATSIM today. If you do want to join, please feel free. We're going to be doing some flights from Toronto down to Boston. Now, Air Canada operates this route in the Embraer 195s, which we obviously don't have here in Microsoft Flight Sim. So next best thing, and really the only option right now, is we're going to be flying the A32NX again. Beautiful airplane. I updated my AirAC. Everything's good. I updated the scenery as well. We've got version 1.1 of this. And again, FlyTampa was kind enough to send me over their Boston scenery, so we're going to take a look at that today. Toronto to Boston, back to Toronto. Should be a wonderful day of flying. Get our stretch our legs here a little bit. I did one practice flight yesterday, so it feels good to get back inside the simulator. Had a lot of fun. So without further ado, I know I'm missing a couple things here, so I'm going to just make sure I've got all of these running so I don't forget by the time it's time to come in for our landing. We've got Landing Rate Manager and FSU IPC up here running and everything. We'll get all that stuff good to go. There we go. All right, cool. It's not me. 3 months. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, Deuces. Glad to see you, Captain. I'm glad to see you, man. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being part of this. Appreciate you, man. Will you be flying the BAE 146 also this weekend? We'll see, Elias. If I'm going to be honest with you, I'm much more interested in flying the MD-80. That's just personal opinion. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with the Just Flight BAE 146. I just have much more experience and much more preferred taste in the MD-80. The MD-80 to me is just an absolute workhorse. I absolutely love that airplane. I remember being a kid looking at that airplane.
Things are getting back to normal on my screen.
There we go. CHLM, thanks so much for support, man. Appreciate you dropping the 5 bomb. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. That is extremely kind. Good to see you, man, and thank you very much for your support the channel. And it's so great to see everybody back as well. Lee coming in 15 months. Thanks so much, Lee. Appreciate you, dude. Says, yay, the skipper is back. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you as well, Lee. Huge enough floaties to you, man. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you everybody for tuning in today. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, dude. Could have done the CRJ 900 Jazz. Yeah, we could have done that one. You're right. Could have done the 900. I always forget that Air Canada operates the 900. I actually saw quite a bit of those all around on the ground when I was here in Toronto. So we can see about doing that one next one. We can jump back in the RJs. But how did I like the 787? It was absolutely awesome, man. Great flight. Great flight. They actually let us up inside the up inside the cockpit as well. I have a video that I was going to post that I haven't put up yet. I'll give you guys a quick little sneak peek, if you will. They were actually kind enough, and they let us jump up inside the 787. So I've actually got a nice video up inside the flight deck of the 787. Minus Smitty right there. He just got out of the way. So got some cool videos. They actually let us up inside the flight deck of the 787. They were really awesome. Super nice. Weather was wild landing into Calgary, man. Like proper snowstorm. So kudos to them. It was the first officer who actually landed. And he absolutely greased it. It was a beautiful landing. So, yeah, I'll be posting those up on social media. I'm kind of just trying to stagger everything. Pardon me, I got all the flight videos up. So we're going to start posting videos and stuff like that. So careful with the phone. No, we're good, man. Don't worry, we're good. But anyways, friends, welcome back to the stream again. Air Canada 2110 today's service from Toronto down to Boston. I think we're looking at about an hour and 10 minutes en route down to Boston. And it's going to be slightly longer on the way out. Sorry, an hour and 5 minutes en route to Boston. Probably about an hour and 15, hour and 20 on the way back from Boston because of that headwind. So without further ado, let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. We do have ETC on today, so please feel free if you want to join. And let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to go. Let's do it, friends. So first things first, we're jumping inside the pit. Let's go to the overhead and we'll get this bad boy on. So we'll go upstairs, external power on, battery switch 1 and 2. I'm going to turn some brightness up here on the overhead. Wonderful. Let's get the ADIRS left side, right side, and center. Let's continue to scroll down here. We'll get our crew supply on. Let's get our nav and logo lights on here as well. APU master start switch can come on. We'll get our seatbelts on, no smoking, and we'll arm our emergency exits. Wonderful. Cool. Everything looks good down there. Let's come down here. Let's go to the McDo. We're going to go to the ATSU menu, AOC menu, weight and balance, and we'll go ahead and send off our OFP request. 150 souls on board today for our flight down to Boston. We'll go ahead and start the boarding process. Beautiful. Let's come over here. Let's get our electronic flight bag turned on. Fuel for today's flight. We're looking for 5369 on the fuel. So let's come down here. We're going to import our Flight plan, that should give us all of our information. Winds have been pretty crazy here. So we've got winds 350, 15, gusting 21 in Toronto. And then over in Boston, winds are 310, 17, gusting 25. So interesting winds here today. Let's go over to this guy. We're going to go to the fuel page. All right. And I said on the fuel we need 5369. 5369, good, and we're going to fast refuel that, and we'll go ahead and pop that button. Wonderful. Let's come down here. We'll go to the McDo. We're going to go to the init ref page. We're going to go init request. We'll populate and fill this. We are not going up to 390 today. We are going to go up to 370, though. Close enough to 390, so we'll plug that in there. Good. Let's go to the IRS init. We'll confirm on alignment. 1 and 2. There we go. We'll go to the return page. Wonderful. Everything should be set up there. Now, once again, we do have ATC online, so before I insert any flight plans or departures or anything like that, we're going to go ahead and grab our IFR clearance from, I believe we've got Toronto ground online. We do 12165. 12165, so we'll grab HIN 2165 and we'll populate that over. Good. Make sure my volumes are up there. 12165. Good. Cool. We'll give him a ring. We'll grab our clearance, and off to Boston we go, friends. Toronto ground, good afternoon. Air Canada 2110 with information Alpha, IFR to Boston, please.
Air Canada 2110, Toronto ground, hello. You're cleared to Boston via the 2 departure. Bumper transition, flight plan route. Depart runway 33 right, squawk 5632.
Already cleared into Boston, kept to 2 bumper, then is filed with the expected departure out of 33 right and squawk 5632. Air Canada 2110.
Air Canada 2110, read back is correct. Person start at your discretion. Call to taxi information Bravo.
Alright, we'll let you know we're ready to taxi and we'll grab Bravo. Thanks, Air Canada 2110. Alright, cool. So, Bravo is out. I'll just double click on that. We'll grab that real quick. Winds are 330 at 14. Visibility is 15. Runway 33 right for departure. Good. Temperature is 7 degrees. Dew point -9. Altimeter 3030. We'll set that right now. 3030. Good. And we're good to go. Cool. Back down to the McDo. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy programmed. Going to go to flight plan. YYZ departures. We're going to bump that over and we're going to expect 33 right for departure. And we're going to expect the Kepta 2 departure, which is basically runway heading, and then he's going to give us a right turn direct. We're going to go Bumpa as our transition, and we'll go ahead and insert that. Wonderful. And then from there, we're going to go to Boston. We're going to go to our arrivals. We are planning, very rare that we land on the 33 left, but we are going to plan that. ILS 33 left on the J-Fund 2 arrival with the Ben transition and the Ponct transition. So Ben is the via, that's the runway transition. Ponct is the actual star transition. So we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. Let's scroll down here. We'll just make sure everything's in there, which it should be. Should have a Brody, Skitu, Beck, and then radar vectors direct to Ben, Kohas, Nimoy. Beautiful. That's all in there. I'm happy with all of that. Good. Let's go ahead and head back up to the init ref page, and we'll go to our init B page, and we'll plug in some numbers here. So fuel today, we had 5.4, we'll call it. We're close enough to it anyways. 0 fuel weight and 0 fuel weight CG looking at 57.9 and 25.1. So that looks good. We'll just wait for this to fill in to the greens. Let us know that we're all good. There we go. Beautiful. All is set and well there. Go to our performance tab. While we're setting up our performance tab, let's go ahead and spool up the APU. Wonderful. Come back down here. That's all set and looking good. Flex temperature today is going to be 35 degrees. Flaps are going to be 1 with a trim value of up 0.5. Good. V speeds for this afternoon will be 31, 32, 36. Beautiful. And of course, in North America, transition altitude 18,000 feet. Beautiful. We're looking good. All is set up down there. I'm happy with that. APU should be spooling good. We got our charts up, so let's have a quick look here at the departure chart. So we're going to be on the Kepta. Kepta 2. Wait, hold on. Star. Okay, hold on. I need to find Toronto. Standard instrument departure. So we need the Kepta 243. Yeah, okay, so we need this one. I pinned the wrong chart. My apologies. All right, so there we go. So it looks like it's runway heading 327 and then a slight right turn to 340, and then it's going to be radar vectors direct to Vivet and on course. We should get some beautiful views. This is the cool part about them doing 3-3 ops once again here in Toronto, is that we get beautiful views of downtown Toronto, so we should get an awesome view. No clouds here today. It's clear skies in Toronto, so should get a beautiful view of downtown Toronto, the CN Tower. Should also see Billy Bishop Airport down there, so should be a beautiful departure. So we've got that. Initial climb here is going to be 5,000 feet, so we'll set that initial climb, 5,000 feet. Good. We've got all that set up in there. Wonderful. I'm happy with that. APU should be on. APU bleed is on. External power is disconnected. Fuel pumps are on. Let's go ahead and pre-plan our pushback. All right. And we're going to make it nice and easy. We're literally just going to go straight back. Just like that. Cool. And we'll enter that. Beautiful. We'll request the pushback. Wonderful. Here comes the pushback truck. Good. We'll close him. Got a red beacon light on. Good. Let's go ahead over here and we'll start removing the rest of these guys. So we'll go baggage removed, catering removed. We jump outside. We should see them driving away. Although this guy may be a little bit bugged. Wait, what? Oh, hold on. Looks like the catering was already leaving and I prompted him to come back. So we'll get him to go bye-bye. Catering? Can you say bye-bye? There we go. All right. And don't pay attention to the baggage, because for whatever reason, the baggage loader is still bugged up. I would have really liked to have seen them fix this in the most recent updates, but apparently they didn't do that. Also, this could be my fault, though, so I'm just going to toggle the baggage like that, and that should get him away. But this guy's going to stay there. Hopefully we'll get the main door to close here as we're about to push back, I would hope. Just waiting for that door to close. 3030 is in, 5,000 is in. We're looking good. All right, cool. Yo, Cap, good to see you. Enjoyed your vacation. Saw the butters. Abdul, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, dude. Exciting departure. Should be, yeah. Heading to Barbados today. Damn. Where do you get your flex temps? Kyle, outside air temperature usually plus like 25, 30,
Captain,
35.
A lot of wind in Boston today. Just landed from Orlando. Wong.
Yes, it's going to be fun. Thanks for the support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Under the ground control. Yeah, you can use that one too, but I found it doesn't really, like... I found it really doesn't do much, so hopefully we'll see that door closes. So, park brake's going to come off. As soon as I turn the park brake off, the door should close. Oh, wait, it actually looks like it is removing. Well, by golly. No, you come back over here. We don't want you. Go away. Well, that's not good. We can't go flying with the baggage door open like that. How come the baggage door isn't closing? Can I... Is there an option to, like, close doors? Because that's not going to be good. That's not going to be good at all. I've never had the door actually stay stuck like that, so it will close by itself. Well, 99% of the time, yeah, it would close by itself, but yeah, close it from the toolbar. All right, so doors, cargo. Please close. They're all open. Like, this door stayed open. Okay, he's going. Can we get the aft door to close, though? Or is it just going to... No, why? Cargo. Okay, we got the aft door to close. But the cargo door really doesn't want to close. They're just opening by themselves. Cargo and aft are swapped in the menus, you think? Wait, what? Okay, I'm not going to touch anything. That just closed by itself. Park brake on. Ever since the new update, there's a tons of bugs. All right. Okay, cargo's closed. Now we just need to worry about getting this bad boy. So... Okay, I see what you mean. How did they manage to screw that one up? That they've been like this. Hey, anyways, all the doors are closed. It's okay, we're good to go. All right, engine mode selector, which they've also broken on the throttle. If you use your engine mode selector, this is what it does. It was doing this to me last night. It just sits there and toggles it. So, yeah, so we have to go engine mode selector over to the start position, and we'll spool up engine number 2. We're also going to get our squawk code in here, which was 5632. We'll plug that in, 5632. We'll turn everything on and reporting for them as well. Good. Close it through the fly pad. I don't think you can. Because you can close like the aft door. You can't close the other one. But anyways, it's okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're safe. We've learned. Cockpit door lock. Yes, there's many of things that we need to do still. Do not worry. All right, engine number 2 is spooling up nicely. Ooh, what are those guys over there? Who's that? Got a Sunwing. 2 Sunwings. Oh boy, where are they going? 2 Sunwing planes. It's not doing it on its own because you keep clicking buttons. Let it work. I mean, usually you click a button and the door closes, man. I've never had the simulator where I have to click the button, wait 15 seconds, and then the door closes. It's got to be something with sim update. So how's the FPS with sim update 9? I mean, I really haven't noticed. The only really thing that I've noticed between the one flight that I did yesterday was just that the load time seemed to be significantly less. So what A32NX version am I on? The development version, which was updated this morning. I updated this morning. So, hey Cap, hope vacay was great. About to do a flight virtually as well from Paris, Milano, then Vienna aboard a Lufthansa 320. I will fly on my own. I love your streams next time. Sounds good, FC. Enjoy your flights, man. Well, it's not Microsoft Door Simulator. Exactly. New subscriber enjoying the stream. Fun. VT Jake, thanks, man. Appreciate you being here, dude. How are you and how was your holiday? My holiday was awesome, Luis. Thank you for asking, man. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, dude. All right, we've got a good start on engine number 2. Let's go ahead and spool up engine number 1. At least we've got nice weather. It was not nice yesterday when I was departing out of here. Not nice at all. What PC do I have? You can put exclamation point specs in chat. SPECE. I see the backseat Timmies are well rested after the break. Of course, always. Yes. That's always the best thing to do.
If you're going to just sit back, we're starting the truck. Let's see now.
I fly X-11 and I recently downloaded the 737-800 MAX of Zebo and the ground crew button doesn't work. Do you know I can solve it? I don't fly the MAX. I'm sorry, man. You actually click the cloud in the fuel page, import the exact fuel quality from SimBrief new feature. Really cool. All right, there you go. That's awesome. Hey, Cap, do you think my iPhone 4 will be able to run Microsoft Flight Simulator? Yes. Max settings. Yes. Max settings. All right, engine mode selector to the normal position. Let's go ahead and set flaps to 1 degree for takeoff. We'll set our trim to up 0.5. Good. And ground spoilers are armed. Predictive wind shear system to auto. Auto brake to max. RTO. APU is coming off. APU bleed is coming off. And we'll let him know that we're ready to taxi. Do we know the release date of the PMDG? Nope. I have the Xbox Series X, so I can't download anything. Damn, that sucks, man. That sucks, dude. I have a problem with the A32NX after the last update. As they take off, the airplane loses speed, sinks down, and crashes. Don't know what to do. Al, I would probably delete it out of your community folder and just try and do a fresh reinstall. I don't know what version of the airplane you're using. I would probably stay away from the stable. I would be using the experimental or the developmental versions of the aircraft. That would be my suggestions to you, my friend. Toronto Ground Air Canada 2110 rate taxi 33 right with Bravo.
Air Canada 2110, runway 33 right, Delta 3030. Taxi via Alpha Lima, Bravo, Victor, runway 33 right.
Alpha Lima, Bravo, and Victor for Alpha Lima, Bravo, and Victor for Canada 2110, thanks. I forgot that I changed my And of course, hold short 3-3 right here, Canada 2110. I changed my, I'm using the tiller now. So I'm using the tiller axis. Just Daisy's rolling around on her bed. I changed the tiller axis on my, so I'm actually using the twisty on the joystick, and I just forgot about that because I almost killed us by not using rudder pedals. So it's going to be taking some getting used to. If my taxiing seems sloppy, I apologize. I got to get used to taxiing using the tiller again and not my rudder pedals. So bear with me here as I get used to everything again. Been a long time since I've used the twist axis. All right, so he wants us Alpha Lima Bravo Victor. Alpha Lima Bravo Victor. I'm looking for that axis. Where did you find it in the settings? I had a friend help me out last night. I can probably after we land on the ground, Luke, I can probably figure it out, but I quite like it. I think it feels nice. It feels pretty smooth, to be honest with you. It's a little bit different than using your rudder pedals on the ground, but it's still quite nice. So it is still quite nice. The only thing I can say is don't try. You really got to manage your speeds. Where I feel like with when you have it set on your rudder pedals, you can kind of just like jam on the rudder pedals, but it's not so much the case when you're using the actual twist axis. But it feels good. I like it. It's different. It's different. It feels kind of more like you're actually taxiing the airplane instead of just using your rudder pedals to taxi around, which again, there's nothing wrong with that. I did it for 5 years, but just changed the experimental through the A32NX to VNAV is beauty. Yeah, it's nice to have VNAV, man. For sure. It is nice to have VNAV. That is for sure. All right, we're leaving the ramp area. Let's go and get our nose light on here onto the taxi. Looks like we've got a little RJ over there, and we've got an A320 American Airlines departing as well. Do you have any PC suggestions? Get the best that money can buy, man. Whatever your wallet will allow you to do, that's what you should be doing. Plus run request to show how you get the twist axis to work. Please can't figure it out. All right, so when I land the airplane, please just remind me. You can always just remind me, and I will do my best to show you how we got that all set up, man. All right, let's do our takeoff config test. Good. And 12577 for. All right, and this is Victor. We've got the Jazz RJ900 here beside us. 125775. Thanks wonderfully, TC man. We'll see you soon. Okay, 2110. All right, cool. We're going to hold here. Park brake's going to go on. We'll switch over to center. We've got that beautiful.
Good afternoon.
Is that a 900 or a 700? Seems kind of short.
725, runway 33 right, line up and wait behind the Airbus 320.
You also flew 787 from Mexico City to Toronto. Nice. Very cool. Hope you had a great flight, man. Are you using the developmental version or the experimental? I'm using the experimental version. Center, good afternoon, Air Canada 2110, holding short 33 right at Victor.
Got a 2110, Roger, number 2.
Number 2. 5-hour have documentation on their website for setting up the tiller. Yeah, you have to set up, there's a couple things you have to do. So you have to find the, you know what, while we're sitting.
732, climb flight level 370.
While we're sitting here holding short, I can do it. So you're going to go to your control options. What you're going to do is you're going to go to your,
271, climb now,
if you search for input, I've got, why are you doing that?
And American.
So if you come here, so what you have is you have to set nose wheel steering
Toronto,
axis.
Identified, climb flight level 230.
So look for nose wheel steering axis, all right? And then you need to find your mixture, and you have to set it to mixture 4 axis and make sure that it's this. So I have it set as my little twisty on the joystick, so you have to set both of these.
American 672, cleared right turn direct, vivid, flight plan route.
So you need to find nose wheel steering axis, which is new. This is what they just added in Sim Update 9. Find this guy, set it to your joystick R-axis Z, and then you need to find mixture and search for mixture 4-axis.
Yeah, 725.
That's how you really make it work.
14, clear for
You could set this and it's not going to work. You have to set this with it. So mixture 4-axis minus
2110 behind the departing regional jet. Line up and wait. Runway 33 right at Victor.
Behind the RJ, line up and wait. Air Canada 2110. So
Air
that's
Canada
how.
451 descend 8,000.
That's how I'm doing it.
Altimeters 3030.
8,451.
Park brakes off. Nose lights on. Runway turn off.
271. Climb flight level 340.
Excited for the Mad Dog? Yes. I am. Mixture 4-axis is specific to the fly-by-wire. Yes. Make sure that you're setting that for the fly-by-wire. 100%. Have I flown V1.3 the... No, how would I have flown it? I got back... Last night I got back. I had absolutely no time.
725 Toronto identified. Climb flight level 230. Maintain your present heading.
Right, cool. We're good to go.
Heading 230, justified.
We got 5,000 in. Looking good. Don't even need the nose wheel axis. It's not been implemented yet, but it most likely will be soon. Well, there you go. If you set it up now, it's ready to go, right? That's the beauty of it. That is the beauty. No, you're good, Sonny. Just, yeah, no, I haven't had absolutely any time. I'm sure I will get to it, but I'm not sure when. Have you flown to Santos Dumont? Yes, I've got some videos up, Raphael. Love flying into there, man. Always a lot of fun.
Canada 2110, Toronto winds 33014, clear takeoff, runway 33 right.
Clear takeoff 33 right, Air Canada 2110. Alrighty, friends, let's do this. What Air Canada paint am I using? The old toothpaste.
Yeah, 725, clear
toothpaste
right,
blue.
Pivot, flight plan route.
Yeah. Alright, friends, let's do this. Throttle's up to 40%. Good. Chrono's on.
American
Good.
672,
Let's go.
flight level 39.
Flex set. SRS. Auto thrust. Blue. We're on our way, friends. Nose down pressure. .100 knots, we're neutral. V1.
Canada 451, descend now 3,000, Toronto altimeter 3030.
Down to 3,000.
Positive rate. Gears going up.
Canada 451, vectors for descent, turn left heading 180.
Right turn 180, Canada 451.
That'll be left turn 180.
Left turn 180, Canada 51.
Throttle's down to climb mode. And we'll fly our flight directors. A little bit bumpy. Let's go and get our runway turnoffs. Nose lights off. We'll go ahead and disarm our ground spoilers as well. And slight right turn. 340. Sorry, Canada 2110, 4,000 for 5.
Canada 2110, Toronto identified. Continue the 340 heading. Climb flight level 230.
Continue heading up to 230. Air Canada 2110. All right, 340 on the heading up to 230. A little bit bumpy. And we'll pitch for climb now. going to send us direct, so I'm just going to get this ready. It's going to send us direct to Vivet soon. Man, we are light, climbing like a beast. Holy.
Got 2110 cleared, right turn direct Vivet, flight plan route.
Right turn direct Vivet, en route. Okay, 2110, thanks. All right, right turn, let's go.
Canada 451, turn right heading 270. Jazz 725.
I like what they've done with the
sound
sounds of this, though. Looks good.
520 adjusted,
Sunwing 732, Lumiere space to the south, Cleveland offline, surveillance service terminates, switch 100 frequencies.
10,000 feet, landing lights are coming off, autopilot's coming on, bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Beautiful.
Canada 451, just going to be vectors through the localizer for descent here, just to lose a little bit more altitude.
Yeah, no worries. Still
Yeah, no worries. Continue the 270 heading. I'll have you.
You're getting terrible performance last night in the RJ. I haven't noticed any performance issues.
Roger that for 51.
That's for sure.
Sunwing 271, Lumiere space to the
nice.
south, Cleveland offline, surveillance
nice,
service
for sure,
terminates, to switch 100 frequencies. Good day.
Which scenery background do I use for X-Men 11? What do you mean, Thomas? Like, what is my ortho that I use? A lot of it is vertical sim V states. You gotta fly the Mad Dog on Saturday when it comes out. Of course, man. Of course, dude. Of course. I don't know what time it's releasing on Saturday, but yes, I will 100% be flying it.
Canada 451, that'll work out. Turn right now, heading 360 to intercept the localizer. Cleared ILS approach 33 left.
360, clear ILS, 33 left, Canada 451.
All right, nice climb out, looking good. We've been cleared up to 2-3. We're passing through 13.5 now. We are now direct to Vivek as well. And en route. This Saturday, yes, comes out on the 30th. This Saturday. Wonderful graphics. Sir, best regards from Frankfurt, Maine, Germany. Mika, thanks for your support. Appreciate you. Glad you're enjoying the streams. You should see Toronto Pearson. It is right there, where we just departed out of.
Canada 2110, climb flight level 370.
370, or Canada 2110. Right, 370. Let's do it. Good. Hope the Mad Dog lives up to expectations. Yes, I agree. Yep. What do you use for your world scenery for X-Men 11? So I use Ortho for XP for a lot of the places. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. So yeah. I'll be honest, I'm more interested in the Phoenix. Well, of course, yeah. Phoenix is good, but we haven't heard anything from them, man. It's been months and months and months since we've had any news or any type of information from them at all. So
Skywest 2023 leaving aerospace to the west. Cleveland Center offline, surveillance service terminates, switch on frequencies. Good day.
It is amazing flying it since a couple days now. There you go. Sweet. Very cool. And there's downtown Toronto with the beautiful CN Tower. Really cool views. And of course, Toronto City Centre, Billy Bishop, down there as well. Yes, I am excited about the Phoenix. I just wish that we knew a little bit more about what was going on. Have you seen the Flying Fabio? He seems to find all the bugs in the 7.3. I haven't really watched a lot of his content. I'm just simply because like it's just not my style. You know what I mean? Usually takes him about an hour and a half to even get off the ground.
At 14, clear to land, runway 33.
I'm sorry, man. That's not my style of flying. Like I don't have patience for that. Like I'm there to watch people like fly the airplane, right? Like I don't really care about the system depth and pulling stuff out. And I haven't watched a lot of information. I haven't seen. I saw somebody sent me a clip of the of the 737 doing a flip or something after he landed.
672, Lee Myers,
pretty much all I've
southeast,
seen,
Cleveland Center offline surveillance.
I'm curious to see the comparisons between the G73 and the Zibo in terms of depth. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm sure somebody's going to do it. I'm not really interested in that. They're two completely different simulators, two completely different airplanes. I think that's kind of, yeah. Hey, Cap Ken, I love your flights. Did you do the aviation? My dad was into it, so now I'm into it. Are you flying the 330? This is the 320. Yes, the 320 Neo. We're pretending that it's just a regular 320, though, because unfortunately Air Canada doesn't fly the 320 Neo yet. Who knows? They might, but yeah. Joe, the engine spool time is much more realistic now with this aircraft. I haven't been looking, to be honest with you. Might. Yeah. Hope all's well. Come to say hello and hit the like for you. If you buzz the CN Tower, you can see the peeps doing the skywalk, right? My buddy wanted to do the skywalk, and yeah, no thanks. No thanks. I do love the new engine sounds, though. They do sound quite nice. I do agree with you on that one. They sound quite nice. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate you, mate. Air Canada recently ordered A321 Neos. Yes, they did. Yep. What time is it? Where I am, it is 10 to 1 in the afternoon. The developers of the MD-80 aren't big on marketing or just announce the release of stuff out of the blue. Yep. I mean, nothing wrong with that as well, right? Nothing wrong with that as well.
Jet 725, Lee Meyer Space to the southeast, Cleveland offline, surveillance, service terminates, switch on frequencies, good day.
Switch over to Yukon.
Phoenix, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome. Hey, Cap, my X-Plane scenery isn't loading in. Have you any ideas what's happening? Your scenery.ini, off the top of my head, did you set your scenery INI properly? So it's got to be scenery, then libraries, then ortho, then mesh. So could be something like that. I'm wondering if that's what's going on. Matt, were you talking about the A320 spool ups, or were you talking about a different airplane, like the Zibo or something? Turn those sounds down just a little bit. I've noticed the sounds don't like deafen you in this airplane anymore, so yeah, William, just off the top of my head, William, that would be the main causes, I would assume. Make sure you've got it set up like that. This aircraft, got you. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that out next time. Khalid, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. I hope all is well. Climbing nicely, coming up to 28,500 feet. Osaka, thanks for your subscription. Appreciate you. Welcome aboard. Hope all is well. You have some animal face and cross with Girl Scout cookies? Jesus. That sounds like an afternoon, evening toke. I picked up a bunch of stuff from Vancouver and brought it back home. Donkey butter, Hawaiian pineapple, guava cooler, and
Canada 2110, Lee Meyer Space to the southeast, Cleveland offline, surveillance service terminates. Yeah, terminates. Cleared on frequencies, good day.
Over to Unicom, thanks for wonderful ETC, man. Hopefully we'll catch you on the way back to Toronto. Thanks for jumping on this afternoon, man. 2110.
Yeah, take care.
All right, cool. Over to Unicom. Awesome. There we go. Sweet. Looking good. We can fire up some tunes now. Get all nice and ready for our cruise. I think we're going with some jazz today. Nice smooth jazz. What is that green slime that I'm drinking? It is called Athletic Greens. It's all your vitamins and minerals in one drink. Leonard MD on Saturday. That's the plan, Resi. I mean, depends when it releases, right? I'm hoping that it's released by the morning, by the time we get to our stream. We could always, stream could always start a little bit later, so If you have $15 to spare, consider buying X Organizer to handle all your sceneries in X-Plane. Yeah, that's a good one. If you don't want to do it manually, always an option. Yeah. DJ Canada, of course. Fly to Israel. We were just in. We just actually did a flight into Israel. We did a flight into Ben Gurion. Not even that long ago, less than a month ago. So you have to go check that out. Roer. Good to see you back, Mr. Streams. Hope you enjoyed your days off. I did. Thank you for asking, man. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, man. We are back, ready to rock and roll, Leonardo. Got a busy week here. We've got our members-only stream on Sunday. Keep that in mind, guys. We've got our members-only stream on Sunday for all of our members. We'll be doing probably some flights in the MD-80, so probably doing some stuff. So, was KBOS frame heavy for you? How are you and Daisy? Not really. I was getting in the 40s rocket yesterday on my landing, so yeah. Hey, got you to flight into Perth? Yes, as soon as the 7.3 releases. As soon as we get the PMDG 737, I plan on visiting Australia, as we'll have a couple options to fly and some different airlines to fly down there. How do you stream so well, Captain Canada? To keep people entertained. I don't know, man. Just be you and read chat and have fun with it, man. Looking forward to the MD-80. It'll be interesting to compare the Rotate MD-80. I have the Rotate one. I believe that this one's going to be a lot more complex, Jay. I have a funny feeling like yeah, this one's going to be a lot more complex than the MD, but that's just me. Would you try the X-11, the 737NG, and if you already tried it, what was your experience? Like what, the Zebo mod? I've got hundreds of hours flying the Zebo mod, so. Just drank my greens, not a bad taste. Nah, it's not bad at all, Scott. You get very used to it too, man. Cool, man. It was kind of frame heavy for me. How was vacation? It was good. Much needed, but it was good. Had a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. We didn't die driving through the Rockies, although there was a couple times where it was pretty sketchy. It was a lot of fun, man. Yeah. Very relaxing flight. Sorry for my English, but it's okay. The music is the best I've ever seen. A lot of German streams are boring. Do you know when landing is? Landing should be in about an hour. I always tell people you can take this time and add about 15 or 20 minutes to it. And that usually gives us about our landing time. That's an ETE, estimated time en route. No speeding tickets, no red light cameras, nothing. Nope. Just tune in. Give me a brief rundown of the trip, please. I mean, if you want a brief rundown, just go to my Instagram, man. I'm not going to bore people with my trip here. It's not really the place. It's a flight sim channel. If you're interested in how my trip went, head over to my social medias. I've got all kinds of content up there. Yep, including flights and takeoffs and landings and which airplanes I was on and some other fun stuff planned there. But other than that, man, vacation was good, dude. Yep, vacation was good. You're going 450 knots, but I want to go fast. My plane over speeds. Well, that's ground speed. 456 knots is ground speed. That is good. I like the Rotate voice on the Instagram post. Was that you? That was actually Smitty in front of me. That was Smitty. Well, I'm talking about the 737NG of Threshold. I've flown that one tons of times as well, Spin. You can head over to my channel, man. I've flown that as well. Lots and lots and lots. Sean, what's up, man, from South Africa? Hope all's well, dude. Thank you for checking in. Yeah, Moritz, so 455 is our ground speed. Our actual indicated airspeed is like 260 knots. 200 and something knots, 265 knots. Yeah. Did you and Smitty feast like at Flight Sim Expo? Absolutely, sir. Yes, absolutely. Did I not? I'm pretty sure I showed the... I mean, this was our first meal all together. This was a 16-ounce ribeye with... oh, you're not going to see it because of the green screen. 16-ounce ribeye with garlic mashed potatoes and broccolini and carrots. pretty special, man. We had some awesome meals, that's for sure. We went and got like authentic Chinese food. We went and got authentic Indian food. It was pretty awesome, man. How much did my whole setup cost? I mean, PC and everything else? I don't know, dude. A lot, man. Just an idea, what if you did a world tour series flying to major cities using jetliners and explore the regional airports using prop? Maybe one day, Shiv. Maybe one day, man. I mean, if you think about how long that would take, Shiv, that's like a 6-month project right there just in itself, man. So obviously it's a lot of preparing, and you have to understand, not a lot of people want to see that stuff either. I'm with you. I think it would be fun, and I think it would be interesting. We also have to think about the mass. I'm not quite sure, though. So that garlic shrimp, oh, dude, yeah, special. Don't plug the phone in. Oh, man. Are you going to buy all the PMDG 7.3s? No, I'll probably buy the 7, 8, and the 9. Not really interested in the 600. It's not really known anymore. So, yeah, I'll probably do the 7, 8, and 9. What do you think of the Dreamliner? It was a lot of fun, Porter. Yeah. Is this your only hobby, or is this your job? This is a job and a hobby. Yep. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. Was the green outline of inside the engines? What is the green? I'm not sure what that is. That's on this type of engine. I'm not quite sure what it is, to be honest with you. What do you think about the beginners that are starting in simulation hobby? I think everybody has to start somewhere, man. I was once a beginner. I welcome it. I think it's awesome. Man. Umar, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope all is well. Thanks for being here. All right, we're at cruise altitude. Camera's going off. Time for a nice big stretch. You guys want to hang out with Daisy? There she is. High five? Give a high five? Oh, high five? Oh, nice girl. You want a treat? No day. Here, have another. Let's catch. Nice catch. All right, hold on. I got to go get the one that she dropped. All right. Why didn't they give me the 7.3 to test out? Because I have absolutely no clue and have had never any contact with PMDG. Quite normal. PMDG has its... you know, they've got their list of content creators that they go through, and yeah, they've been using the same guys forever. So, like, screw that, I ain't getting up. Exactly. Any estimates on the AnyBuilds A310 coming over to Microsoft Flight Simulator? Nope, nothing yet, man. As soon as I know more, I can obviously fill you guys in. I'm sponsored by AnyBuilds, so I'm assuming I'm gonna get to be one of the first people to stream it for you guys. So. I have an RX 5800X and usually 70 to 80 while simming around busy airports and cities. Good for you, man. Congratulations. Your medal is in the mail. How's your performance after update 9? Not bad. I haven't really noticed any increase or decrease in performance. Yeah. During my visit to Ottawa for a week, I got to know the Daisy. She's an amazing little lady and so well behaved. Awesome dog. She really is, Smitty. I agree, man. I got really lucky. Very, very lucky considering, her past and everything that, some of those dogs go through. So, yeah, I got really, really lucky with her. What would be your tip for starters to learn better how to do online networks like IVO and VATSIM or make full flights, spending money, etc.? I I mean, honestly, just it's not going to happen overnight, right? Flight simming and simulation and learning airplanes, it's something that takes quite a lot of time, especially if you want to do things right. The best way that I can say, I mean, watch streamers, dude. Streamers are the ultimate key to for easy learning, because, you know, if you think about it, like I said, it's not going to happen overnight, so you're going to have to spend time, and at least in a stream, it's a usual, hey, you can't take your treats and run. This dog, I tell you, man, she knows she uses us for the treats, and then she dips out. It's very rude of you, Daisy. Very rude. Luca, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Did you at least reach out to PMDG? No, I didn't send them an email, dude. Listen, man, it's not... they don't know who Captain Canada is, and nor do they give a shit who Captain Canada is. If these guys aren't giving it to people like Flight Deck to Sim, who's like a real-world 737 captain, then I have absolutely no hope in getting it, man. You know what I mean? There's no hope, dude. So it's not, you know, they have their set group of guys that they've given it to, and that's who they want to work with. That's who they've chosen to work with. I've been doing this for long enough to know that you don't get upset at things like that. You know what I mean? You don't get upset. You don't get upset when developers don't reach out and don't send you an airplane early or something like that. It's just the nature of the business, man. Because for all the developers that won't reach out to send you an airplane, there's a bunch of developers that will reach out and send you an airplane. So yeah, that's it, man. It's nothing to get upset about. It'll happen when it happens. You know what I mean? It'll happen when it happens. Georgios, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome aboard. Hope all is well. Xperia, good to see you, my friend. Hope all is well. Knowing the passion Leonardo puts into the MD-80, I'm so excited, as am I, Resi. Yeah, I mean, I've spoken to a couple people about the FSX and the P3D versions of that aircraft. Shit, Resi, I remember Frugal doing a whole, like, Let's Fly series years ago, man. Years and years and years ago on the Leonardo MD-80, and just how serious that airplane is. So yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I'm gonna probably need a lot of help in chat because I've never owned one of their products. I'm gonna, you know, I'm definitely gonna need some help to figure out where things are and how to get things done. But yeah, I'm definitely excited, man. Definitely excited. Do you use any camera mods? I don't, Human. No, I'm sorry, man. No, none at all. Does your A320 calculate your top of descent, or do you? If you're using the experimental version, it should calculate it by itself. Yeah. What are your overall impressions of the PMDG 737 based on the streams and videos so far? Looks good, John. Looks good, man. I mean, I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to sit here and salivate and drool and say it's the best thing since sliced bread, but it looks good, man. It looks like a good quality, solid 737 for Microsoft Flight Sim. No, that's it. Geo, 15 months, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. This afternoon, Cap. Hope all is well. Watching while on the road from Cali to Florida in an 18-wheeler. My man. He's doing that long haul IRL. Thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Frugal Sim helps you a lot. Yeah, absolutely, man. Especially back in the day. I mean, it sucks Frugal, he hasn't put out a video in a while. He actually stopped doing the whole thing. But yeah, yeah. Popping in from vacation in Florida. Chief Simpai, what's up, man? Sweet, dude. So pumped for the Phoenix 320, as am I. Haven't heard a lot about it, but I mean, nothing ventured, nothing gained. British AvGeek also got the 7.3 to stream, while just being new to the flight sim community. No, I agree, Elias. Like I said, man, there's, you know, we don't know what his background is. He might have known PMDG. He might have, you know, who knows, man? You know, who knows, dude? Are they bringing new flight sim game out? We got X-Plane 12 coming, but do we still not have a price for the PMDG? No price, no release date, man. No price, no release date. You didn't get a pre-release version of the PMDG? No. No. I did not. Are you going to start a series from beginners? It could help people a lot. For what, Georgios? What exactly? Which airplane? Like the MD or the 737? Or it's got Toliss 340 and it's so incredible. Been watching all your streams with it. Nice, Jackson. Haven't flown that one in a while, man. We should definitely get back into that sometime. Childerz, 23 months. Holy macaroni. A month short of 2 years. Thanks for your support, my friend. Just glad to see you back, Cap. Thanks for the work you put in. Turns gray days better for me. Thanks so much. Gio, appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you for the kind words, and thank you for the 23 months of support, man. One more month and we got that 2-year badge. Thank you for the support, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For the A320, could use some tips. This airplane, I mean, you can watch any one of my videos, man. I'm pretty informative. Every button that I press, I say what button it is and stuff. So yeah, I once owned PMDG products back in FSX days, and I just love how the Airbus flies with the 7.3. Yep, yeah, I mean, yeah. In fact, I've seen streamers with a fraction of your audience gain access. It's kind of a bummer. It is what it is, man. Unfortunately, Ham, that's just what it is, man. We're just gonna have to wait, dude. There's no sense in getting upset, man. We're just gonna have to wait like everybody else. That's just the reality of the business, man. You know, we didn't meet PMDG's threshold, or whatever reason we didn't get the airplane. It's just, that's how the cookie crumbles, man. It's nothing to get upset about. It's nothing to take personally. Like I said, they have their group of guys that they've vetted. They have their group of guys that they feel are doing their part in selling the airplane for them, and that's that, man. It's unfortunate, but nothing to get upset about, dude. Think about all the hours and how much time we'll have this fly it as soon as it comes out, and more importantly, we can be even more critical of it because we haven't signed an NDA, or we haven't, you know, haven't had to, you know. It's just the way it is sometimes, man. It's okay. Of course I am, Georgios. Yes, absolutely. I'm excited for it, man. What do you think your first flight will be in the 7.3? My first flight, probably a WestJet flight. Probably a WestJet, although I saw there's no WestJet livery yet, which kind of sucks, but yeah, probably a WestJet flight, to be honest with you, because they're still operating the 700 quite frequently. Probably do like Auto to Toronto or something like that. So yeah, I'm guessing PMDG is utilizing their P3D users who are already familiar with their products. Most likely. Could be that one as well, yeah. How was your trip? It was awesome, Georgios. Thanks for asking, man. When am I going to start my descent? Well, we should have a top of descent here in about 90 miles. 90 miles till top of descent. The headwind actually isn't, the tailwind's actually not too bad right now. It's only 41 knots. And it's funny because the captain yesterday on our flight from Vancouver to Toronto, he was saying that there's usually a much stronger tailwind, and for some reason there was not. It wasn't a forecasted tailwind. So did I use FS Realistic? I actually removed it, man. It's just, I don't know. Until they can get like camera movements and stuff like that done, it's just, I find it's just not living up to its, you know, to its standards of what it is for X-Plane. So, yeah. Make it old school. Phoenix to LAX. I don't even think we have a Phoenix scenery, do we? But yeah. You gonna fly a Toliss 340 for Cross the Pond this year? We just did Cross the Pond, Jackson. We actually used the Heavy Division Mod 787 in Microsoft Flight Sim. But yeah, PMDG chooses with whom they want to share their planes accordingly with their criteria, and that is their right. Our opinion actually does not matter in this case, of course. That's kind of exactly what I've been getting at this whole time. Hey, Cap, I dropped something to your DMs. The update. Okay, sounds good. I'll check that in a bit, Gio. Some of these comments are saltier than the Dead Sea. It is what it is, man. Everybody's like, you know, you have to understand, man. Everybody wants to see their favorite streamer or their favorite content creator get something and, you know, have early access to something. And at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. You can't get upset about it. You can't let things like this kind of get to you as a content creator. You just have to, you know, I've been fortunate enough that, you know, I just did the MD-11. I was one of 2 people that got the MD-11, you know, so, yeah. You said yesterday it wasn't yesterday, Tuesday. My days are all off right now, Smitty. I'm just not even. Good morning. Big J, what's up, man? It was awesome, dude. Thanks for asking. It was a lot of fun, man. Looking forward to DLSS. I think that's going to be a game changer, Robert. 100%, man. I'm not really concerned or really care about DX12 for all of the tests and stuff that I've seen so far. DX12 isn't that game changer we all thought it was going to be. But DLSS, absolutely, man. Yes. Do I know XP72? Of course, man. Of course. It's a good friend of the channel. I want to hear Captain Sim's opinion on the best. Right. Oh, man. I heard while I was away, he released a C-130 with no cockpit. It's just a shell of a C-130. How many hours across all sims? Over 5,000, Jorjos. I'm sure PMDG will notice you in later models like a 777 or the 7.4 when beta testing for that models. Just keep going. Who knows, Johan? Maybe, man. Maybe. Not too concerned if they don't, man. It's not the end of the world, dude. Have to remember as well, I come from the world of X-Plane. You know, if you know, any new plane that's coming out for X-Plane, I'll usually get access to it early. Yeah. It's really it shouldn't be of any surprise, but yes, the C-130 exterior. Oh, man. He actually tells us to fly with the external HUD. Oh, man. I mean, these guys are just digging their grave at this point. Just keep digging, man. Keep digging and digging. I mean, it sucks that he's going to continue putting airplanes because, believe it or not, people are buying them. That's the only reason we still have him developing airplanes. If nobody was buying these airplanes, guess what? They'd have to go find another job or they'd have to do something else in the community. And it's unfortunate that, you know, people are still buying their airplanes, and I still see streamers all the time streaming the 777, and in my opinion, that's, you know, you're kind of just promoting it, whether you think or not. If you're a streamer, you're a content creator in this industry, or, you know, and you're flying those types of airplanes, well, you're going to convince, or there will be people that want to fly that aircraft, and they're going to end up buying it. So it's, you know, until people aren't buying those products anymore, people like him are going to be around, man. That's just the reality of it. Yeah. Heard that noise again. Stretch flavor for the day. We've got some Godfather OG. Crazy Crystal Godfather OG. Believe it or not, that's a sativa, so. Kevin, what's up, mate? Good to see you, dude. The Captain Sim paper airplane sends you a sheet of paper in the mail for $15.99. Oh, man. What can you do, dude? Is that Boston? Boston Center Online? Who's that? Hey, Boston Center. Who is it? Boston. 134.7. Boston. Bus Center, good afternoon, Air Canada 2110, flight level 370.
0.
Boston Center, KR 960 with you 7,500 from Boston to up to Bar Harbor.
Another huge reason for 777 popularity is on Xbox, so we can get free mods like A32NX. Yep. Yep. Bus Center. Good afternoon, Air Canada 2110, flight level 370. Push to talk isn't working, he said. Boston is the only airspace ATC is guaranteed daily. True. Captain, is this LT-74 on par with the fly-by-wire? I have no clue. I downloaded and updated it, so we'll take a look at that. I also want to fly that, what's that, the Headwind 330? I saw a couple of people flying the Headwind 330, and I believe it's using like some of the A32NX mods now. So we may take a look at that. Orbex ESBB, where's that, Calvin? Headrun 330 is a lot of fun. Okay.
7FX tray, Flight over 270.
It's on the stable version of the A32NX. Got you. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll probably take a look at that. Obviously, I think our all right, Boston Center just disconnected and said hopefully he'll be back soon because he's having issues. ESSB is Stockholm, but that's the smaller one in Stockholm, right? Don't they like only fly turboprops into there and stuff like that? Because it's a pretty small airport. I think I have it, but yeah. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button for me. We're looking for 300 likes. 330 doesn't have VNAV because the stable version doesn't have VNAV. Got you. Seen Private Jets was released. Looks pretty good as an Embraer Phenom 300E. Interesting. ESSA is the big one. Yeah, that's Stockholm Arlanda. That's the one I think we're used to flying into. What is my go-to long-haul plane and X-plane? Anything with an autosave. So, Toliss 321 Neo. Oh, no. Toliss 321 Neo. Toliss 340, I9, Any Builds 310. Any one of those guys. Anyone that can offer me an autosave feature, to be honest. Woof, that stretch got a hold of me. Sad truth is that a sim that depends heavily on third-party mods cannot deliver the same experience on a locked-down system like an Xbox. People who want the full experience just have to move to PC. I mean, yes. Yeah. In a perfect world, I agree with you 100%, Jeff. It just... What sucks, man, is in today's world, building a PC from scratch is going to cost you about $2,000. And that's for a decent PC that's going to last you a couple years, right? Obviously... You can build PCs for cheaper, but you're just going to be constantly playing that catch-up game. That's why I always tell people, you know, people ask me all the time, Cap, what do you suggest for a PC? Honestly, man, it's how much money you're willing to spend, because a PC is only as good as a smartphone, right? In 5 years from now, your PC is going to be considered quote-unquote obsolete because there's just advancements just happen so fast in this industry. That's why I always tell people, and don't get too, you know, if you are going to build a PC, just keep in mind that it's not one of those things that's going to last you 10, 15 years. It can, right? It can. I'm not saying it can't, but if you're somebody that's constantly searching for, you know, the best performance, the best frames, the best experience, it's like cell phones, dude. Think about it. When do you usually get a new cell phone? After 3-4 years, because it becomes slow, the OS becomes obsolete, whatever it may be, right? Kind of the same thing, man, goes for PCs. It's one of those things where it's, you know, it just happens. There's our descent profile. We are descending. Hoping to build a PC for my birthday. I have a budget of $1,300. I mean, like I said, Big J, like I don't want to deter you, man, from building a PC, and I just don't, you know, I just find it's one of those things where if you know, the more you can spend, the better it's going to be, right? That's just, at the end of the day, that's it. So, I'm looking at a 3070 right now, but I can't find anything. Obviously, yeah, it's tough right now, man. They are becoming better, though. They are becoming better. I'm just glad we're getting the PMDG 7.3. I don't mind it's not getting the Phoenix for development reasons, but it's finally a decent-ass plane for once. Are you talking on the Xbox? Yeah, I don't think it's coming. I don't think the PMDG is coming initially, is it? I thought the PMDG was coming after a while. So sadly, $1,300 is the price of a GPU. That's what I mean, man. It's one of those. Yeah. Hey, Cap, think you could share the Microsoft Flight Simulator graphics settings after you park? I'd like to get the same look as yours. Barney, high-end preset, clouds on ultra, trees on low. High-end preset, clouds on ultra, trees on low. That's what I'm running, man. I just don't drop my annual car insurance payment on a PC in one go. Yep. I mean, you can always look at it too, Big J. I mean, if you're, I always tell people this, and I listen, first and foremost, I don't suggest doing this, but I understand everybody's in different opportunities in life, and not everybody has $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 laying around. That's some people's rent for a year, like I totally get it, dude. You can always look at buying one of these pre-built PCs, and you can always go on monthly payments. You're going to end up paying a little bit more for your computer because of interest, but at the same point, you're getting a PC that's going to last you for 5 years. You're not getting a PC that's going to last you for a year or two before you have to start, like I said, playing catch-up. Pulling out motherboards, pulling out graphics cards, pulling out CPUs, putting in a new CPU, which in return most of the time, requires a new motherboard, and a new motherboard usually requires new RAM and all that, so it's, I think 5 years ago I would have never told you to get a pre-built PC, but in today's market, in today's industry, and the amount of people and the amount of consumers and companies that are offering these pre-builds, I suggest them now, man. So much so that I know a bunch of people, that are in my chat and that have pre-built PCs, and they have no issues with them. So, yeah, just don't buy Alienware. Yeah, Alienware's, yeah, stay away from them. A lot of zero interest if you pay it off within the first 6 months. Exactly. Yep. Yep. You didn't change your terrain LOD past 100. Interesting. I actually think I have it set to like 110. I think, or 115 or something like that. Pats, I can check after. But yeah, I think I have it set to like 110 or something like that. 115. So maybe pre-built's the way to go. I mean, if you got 1,300, Big J, you could throw $1,300 down, and then you could go on payments for another $1,000 and have it paid off in 6 months with no interest. And like I said, at least that way you're getting a PC that's going to last you for quite a while. You know what I mean? So, yeah. You can get a 3070 Ti for $960, so prices are getting better. They are, for sure. Yep. They are. How many hours would you say you spent being a content creator, both on and off stream? I always tell people, like, flight simulation experience, for every hour that you see me on live stream, there's probably been an hour of back-end stuff, working, being on Discord, answering emails, etc. that's been going on. So... GPU prices have steadily been going down. Still not great, though. Yes. Yeah. Was lucky and scored a 3060 Eagle. Nice. I was extremely lucky, man, and huge shout out to Alex for getting me on the list. As you guys know, I was on a waiting list 7 months for my 3080, but I paid MSRP, which is quite amazing, especially considering I got it like a year ago. But yeah, Canada Computers in Laval is always stocked every Wednesday. Yep, that's where I ended up getting, well, not from Laval, Jordan, but it was Canada Computers is where I ended up getting mine from. Now that everybody's going back to work, mining isn't really a thing anymore. You're lucky and scored a 3060 Eagle 12 gig for $529 MSRP. Nice, dude. That's actually a really good price, Jordan. Especially for the 12 gig. I've heard people literally buying two 3080s and flipping one, so one's basically free. It was chaos for about 6 to 8 months. Yeah, it really was bad, man. People getting on a list and then getting it for, X amount of dollars, and yeah, it was pretty crazy, man. Wonder if I could run VR with a 3070. Should be able to. Yeah. All right. What's the... most recent weather? We'll pull that up. Micro Center's EVGA 3060s for 409. That's actually not a bad price. .310, 18, gusting 26, broken at 7, broken at 25. 9 degrees. Actually, I guess we can punch all that information in here, shall we? Performance, let's go QNH 2983. And temperature was 9 degrees. Here's where the winds get interesting. We're going to put in 310 at 26, I guess is what we'll have in. 10 at 26. That's good. And then our minimums will be ILS refer to minimums 216. Cool. Wish there was a Micro Center up in Washington. Being a big tech state, you'd think there would be, but so I'm going to take the opportunity. That's crazy. Actually, that kind of blows my mind. Same winds as our flight last night into Boston? Yeah, exactly. 293. Quite a difference in pressure between Boston and Toronto, one being right on the ocean like that. Elliot, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope all is well. Good to see you, my friend. Do you have to update Microsoft Flight Simulator in-game? Why do you have to update it? I don't know. You got positive vacation, saw your Instagram post of the flights. It was awesome, man. Thanks for asking. Had a lot of fun. I deleted the Google Maps mod because it was giving me connectivity issues back to the jagged polygon looking shit. Ah, man, it's fine. You'll survive. Promise. Ground spoilers armed. Auto brake to low. Do you have to ask Faten to hide your name as a streamer? Nope. That's just something that I did proactively. It's not like you guys don't know my name by now, but it just makes it so, you know, it's a little bit harder to search for me and figure that out.
Hope we get a good look at that FlyTampa scenery when you land in Boston.
I'll do my best. We'll do a little bit of, we'll do some showcasing, run it around. So, the video you took your Q400 flight was awesome. First time I've ever heard it from the inside the cabin. Nice, Matt. I love flying on that thing, dude. My eardrums don't like it. It's one of those airplanes that, you know, the service ceiling, I believe, is like 25 or 26,000 feet. So you're, the pressurization, you're quite up there in altitude, even when it's pressurized. It was making my ears go crazy. Indeed we do, Kyle. Thanks so much for support, C2A. I appreciate you, man. Dropping the 3 bomb. I will definitely do a little showcase when we land, yes. Playing Microsoft Flight Simulator after Sim Update 8, I'm experiencing some heavy stutters every 2 seconds. This didn't happen with Sim Update 8. Any help? I have no clue, Mohammed. I haven't really had any issues like that. Knock on wood. Hopefully I don't, but you into jazz? I mean, as a streamer, yes, because I feel like it's nice and it kind of sets the tone for a nice you know, laid back atmosphere in here when somebody jumps in. If it was up to me, this isn't the music that I would be listening to. I'd be listening to my Spotify list with, you know, lots of rock and old school rap and all kinds of stuff on it, but unfortunately we can't do that. I still hope that we one day live in a world where YouTube will let us just play whatever music we want, because you can literally just get whatever music you want on the site. Anyways, we're not going to get into that. Where are we going after Boston? We're going back to Toronto, my friend. Back to Toronto. Flew from CYYT to CYHC last week on a Q400. We had 30 to 40 knot gusts coming to Halifax. Scary in such a small plane. Yep, those guys are pros though, man. Those guys that fly over there, man, they train for that type of stuff, dude. So you never have to feel scared, to be honest with you. Those guys are, they're, you know, they know what's up, man. Pavel, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome aboard. Hope all is well. I think we're coming up to 10,000 feet. We just went through it. Landing lights are on. Foo Fighters still haven't gotten back to you yet. It's not that, Yeti. It's the way that the Canadian laws are. It's real messy to try and, yeah. I wanted to use the song "Learn to Fly" by the Foo Fighters as my intro song. And when Dan and I actually looked into what was required to get it in order to get like copyright approval here in Canada, it's such a nightmare, because you have to like, and it's a joke. It's a joke. Copyright in general, I understand why it's there, and as a content creator, I appreciate that it's there. I just wish there was a way that made it just much easier than there is, because it's just crazy, man. You ever considered a job in tech support? No. God, no, man. Even though that's pretty much what I do. God, no. At least I can be my own boss this way, right? Buttered it, was really impressed. Nice, dude. Nice. Do we need to update AirAC in Microsoft 2020? I do not have Avigraph. So, Pavel, if you want to fly on the networks and stuff, it's definitely suggested. Do you need to do it? No. But yeah. Speaking of which, what is the name of the intro music song? It is called Don't Go by Hallman. Don't Go. Look at that. Downtown Boston. Where are these guys going? They must be landing on a different runway. This might get messy. What graphics card do I have? 3080. Could put exclamation point specs in chat if you're ever curious about what I am running. Damn, that looks good. Which one do you prefer, Captain? EasyJet or Ryanair? Never flown on either, so I don't think it would be fair to tell you which one I prefer. Is Boston uncontrolled right now? Yes, which is dangerous. Especially because it looks like some of us are going runway 27, some of us are going 33 left. Did I see Flight Deck to Sims Canadian livered his last stream? I missed it. No, man, I was on vacation. I really didn't get to watch much, to be honest with you. I tuned in. I watched Chewy's stream a little bit because he was flying the PMDG. But that was about it, man. It was, honestly, if I'm being 100%, I basically just, I took like, even like social media, like besides like the couple posts that I posted, I was very unplugged for the week, if you will. No computers, no nothing like that, you know. Yeah, the vacation is exactly it. It was to, yeah, that's pretty much exactly why I enjoyed the vacation. I love the stubby 15-3-3 runways at Boston. Very out of place. It's for the, for all the GA stuff going on. But, okay, so what is... I don't even know what people are doing, to be honest with you. All right. I'm going to get us down to 4,000 feet. If we have to log off, we have to log off. It's not really the end of the world. We need to be at, was it 4,000 or 3,000? I'm trying to line us up for Koch so we don't have to go all the way out to Ben. So it was 3,000 at Koch. So let's go 3,000 feet. And what we'll do here is we'll just draw a direct line. So we'll go direct to Koch and we'll insert that. And that should draw us a nice little turn here in. There we go. We like those, kind of nice little vectored in. We'll go flaps 1. I am going to take control of the speed here. I'm going to keep us at about 210 knots. I am going to pause the music right after this song. It's about to end. So we'll pause the music here, and we'll vector ourselves in. We do have landing rate up. I will pull the replay system up as well so that we can get a replay. Where are you? Replay system is here. Flight recorder. And I'll populate flight recorder. Screen's going to go blank. Don't worry. All right, cool. So we've got flight recorder up now. We'll be able to replay our landing. Sweet. Cool. Looking good. At this point, just divert to what? What do you mean? All right, landing system's coming on. You can see here we're beautifully on path right now. Like, real nice on path. It's going to put us on about a 10-mile final. I'm going to put 190 on the speed. And I'm going to turn our sim volume up. Right, Flyboy? The best, man. The best. Someone should launch investigation in all those vanishing planes on VATSIM. I don't know what's worse, the ATC or having him come back now. No ATC? You probably know ATC at this point. I'd rather him just come on like after, you know what I mean? Iona, good to see you. What are your thoughts on the PMDG 7.3 that you've seen so far? Looks like a really solid 737 experience for Microsoft Flight Sim, man. I mean, I'm excited, but I'm not like overly excited, like, oh my god, take my money now. Yeah, I'm excited. It looks like it's going to be a fun airplane. Huh. Gear down. Speed's on 170. We're going to confirm that our approach phase has been activated. Performance, which it has been, good. Favorite pierogies?
2,500.
Oh yeah, cheese and onion? Cheese and onion, maybe some bacon? I'm honestly not the biggest fan of pierogies. I know, I'm sorry. Like, I like them, but like, I'm not going to go out of my way, you know? All right, 170 till 5 miles. We're sitting 7.5. I just saw somebody land on 2.7. I don't know if I see anybody else out there. Maybe good. What does my TCAS say? TCAS shows us almost at the same spot, so this could be dangerous, but I don't see him. I don't know, whatever. How is Sim Update 8? I'm installing it right now. I haven't really noticed any big differences, to be honest. The biggest thing that I've noticed as far as like changes is the load time. I feel like the load time is a lot less. 5.5 miles. Let's get fully configured here, friends. Nose lights, landing lights, strobe lights, good. Through 160 knots, we'll go flaps full. We'll do our cabin check here now as well. Cabin check, good. There's 160 knots, flaps full. Heard runway 27 is missing pappy lights in the scenery. Can we check it out if that's the case? Sure. I see pappies right now, but I believe that's for our runway. So I don't know. I'm also looking for that other airplane that I don't see. I see him on TCAS, but he's still quite a ways out. I'm not quite sure what he's doing, so. All right. Let's go ahead and get our replay system recording. Good. The replay is recording, my friends. Okay, coming up to 1,000 feet. I'm going to take control of the airplane. Enjoy the arrival. Catch you guys down on the ground. All right, landing checklist. Gear down, 3 green. Flaps full, spoilers armed. Auto brake set. Cabin crews advised. You guys are advised. It's my airplane.
1,000.
Checked. Now, Air Canada, we're parking. I wanted to get this up and open. I'm going to do this quickly right now. I'm going to get my airport chart up. So Air Canada parks all the way over here on this side. So looking to vacate on probably Quebec, if I had to take a guess. Should be a nice vacate. Ooh, that gust. Pay attention. First landing back, to be fair, I did a landing last night. I got a 97 feet per minute, so I didn't miss much. That gust has taken me way off course, though. Oh boy. Sheesh. Making me work for it, I see today. All right.
500.
Yep. God, I love landing in Boston. How did we just get... Whoa, my goodness me. That's a proper gust right there. We just went from on par to 4 red in half a second. Get ready for minimums.
Minimum.
Continue. Stable-ish.
$100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Bata. Nose down gently. Reversers. Perfectly in the touchdown zone. Decelerating. $70 knots. Manual braking. 60 knots. Reverser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Boston. Beauty. Beauty, beauty. You guys back up into the flight deck. Onto the brakes. Our nose wheel to the left. Hey. That was good, my friends. That was good. We like that. And we made Quebec, which is even better. Cool. Nose lights off. Sorry, nose lights to taxi. Strobe lights off. Landing lights off. EPU spooling. Let's cross the runways. Clear right. Looking good. Welcome down to Boston. And chrono's off. 1 hour and 8 minutes. I think we're 3 minutes late. And we're going to take the inner here. Welcome. Now, Air Canada parks all the way over here. That's, I don't, unless they've changed their gating here at Boston, but this is not where Air Canada was parking when how I remember it. Air Canada is all the way on the other side of the terminal. So I'm going to go to where I used to see them, so. All right, wanted to catch a landing, heading to bed now. Good night, everybody, and have a good evening. Luca, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you, dude. Have a wonderful evening as well. All right, we're good up there. Everything's good. APU is on and available. Spooled good. Mr. Baldo, good to see you, dude. Hope all is well. What's that landing meter called? You can put exclamation point LRM in chat. Landing rate monitor, it's called. Airport's got good performance. FPS is down here in the bottom right. Not bad for an airport. I still feel Microsoft has got this issue where, you know, you'll see the FPS when we load back in will probably be in the 40s. But yeah, it's good. I mean, mid to high 30s is what I think we're looking at now. It's averaging like 37, 38 FPS. Got some lows of 30, 34, but on average, I think it's like mid to high 40s or mid to low 30s. Air Canada was Terminal B with United and American. Yeah, so they're all the way over here, which I believe is Terminal B, but I could be wrong. We'll take a look here in a sec. Yeah, they're over here in this little section. Terminal B. Landing rate isn't working. Make sure you've kept it up to date and make sure that you've got everything turned on the way the things that you would need to have turned on. So there's a setting within the Microsoft that you have to turn on to display this, have this popping up at you. Oh, the command? Yeah, it's working. I see it right there. Alright, everything's going clean, we're good. I tend to just leave all that out because I have to put it all out when we're going to do our replay anyways. I'm actually going to stop our recording as well. Stop recording, good. I'm in Ultra or High End? I am on High End preset. High-end preset with clouds on ultra, trees on low. That's exactly how I have the sim running right now. Jonathan, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. All right, runway turn off so nose lights can come off. And this is our stand right here, friends. Bravo 4. Apologize if the taxiing looks a little janky right now. I'm still getting used to it. I am using my tiller. It's not an actual tiller, but I'm using the twist action on my joystick as my tiller. I've decided that in my A320s I want to do it. Look at that, dude. People walking around in the terminal. I love that. Such a cool little feature. All right, and we are going to call it quits right about there. Awesome. Welcome to Boston, my friends. We're not going to shut down and do all that because we are going to watch our replay. We can go outside, though, and we can have a quick little look-see here at the park job and at the scenery, shall we? Let's disconnect from VetSim. And we'll start moving around here, taking a quick little look-see. So, how did we do on the park job? Oh, could have gone a little bit further. Not bad, though. Not bad on the park job, Cap. Good job. This is Boston. Look at that. All the legal seafoods. What? Dude, they've even got, like, what? Okay, well, that's kind of cool. Hey! Samuel Adams. Boston. Clam chowder. Clam chowder. What is that? Caramel pie? What is that? Pretty cool. Fox Sports. Pretty cool, man. Oh, pardon me, wrong button. I mean, listen, dude, I've said it before and I'll say it again. FlyTampa is just, these guys are top tier when it comes to scenery making, and it's they really, really, really are top tier. I'm so happy to see them already got a couple sceneries. I think, what do we have? This is our fourth or fifth, I think, scenery that we've got from FlyTampa. What do we got? We got Copenhagen. We've got Copenhagen, Toronto, Boston, Athens, and is that it? Maybe 4? FPS heavy. I mean, I've got the FPS down there. You can see what they're at right now. We're getting high 30s to low 40s. I think it also really depends where you are at the airport. But yeah, you can already see tons of 737 ops coming in here, friends. Southwest 737-700. Oh, yes. You already know it. You already know it. We're going to be doing it. Vegas as well. Legal Seafood is big in New England. I've never heard of that place. That's crazy. Going to have our JetBlue ops when we get the Phoenix, or we could even do A320 JetBlue ops as well, in and out of Boston. So many. What I love about Boston is there's so many airplanes that fly in and out of here, right? So, yeah, super excited. There's a lot. Their Vegas approach at night is awesome. Yeah, we need to fly into Vegas. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. Maybe we could take the MD out to Vegas this weekend. That sounds like it would be fun. Landing some old school MD-80 ops in Vegas. That'd be kind of fun, man. But anyways, beautiful scenery here, of course. The beautiful rendition of Boston. As I said, FlyTampa, man, it's hard to beat. Hard to beat these guys. They are just on the game. They're on the ball. Big fan. Always have been. Even in the FSX days. I remember the first scenery that I ever bought, ever bought, was FlyTampa St. Martin, which came with St. Martin, St. Bart's, and Saba Island, S-A-B-A, Saba. It was the first scenery that I believe I ever bought, ever spent money on, was that. So I've been a huge fan of FlyTampa ever since then. I even converted their scenery over into X-Plane. Their St. Martin, because we just didn't have anything for X-Plane. But there we go. Sweet. Awesome flight. I'm going to turn the sounds down here. We are going to watch the replay. Sounds go down. Thank you. Let's go ahead and replay. There we go. I believe I could even could probably even set it up all the way back over here. Maybe a little bit janky, but I might be able to give us like a tower view or a something view. I don't even know. Where's the runway? We're lined up perfectly with the runway, so we should see the runway. There it is. Give us like some type of runway view here. Oh no, it's going to always move. That's right. What if I went like this? No? Okay then. We can just watch some wing views and stuff, of course, coming in.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Hey.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Oh, it's
don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Forgot you got to put those out. Those
armed. Sink. Don't sink.
There we go. Cool. Now we got flaps and all that fun stuff coming out. See how buttery this one was. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. We were getting blown around by those gusts pretty good too. Turn off drone fall? Yeah, I know. I know how to do that, so it's okay. You still have to cock the camera and do these weird angles and stuff with it, so it's just easier to just do wing views, and we all enjoy it. We all enjoy wing views. Now we just need some stabilizer motion. love how, love that airplane, man. So much fun to fly. Oof. Buttery smooth. Buttery smooth. Do it back from... Get this view. Windy in Boston? Yeah, it's windy everywhere right now, man, on the West Coast. Even Toronto, when we were departing Toronto, it was really windy. I wish Microsoft Flight Simulator had AutoGate type plugin. It does, Jared. If you put exclamation point pushback in chat, it should provide you with a link. I think that's what the command is. Oh, dude, that was so damn smooth. Holy. That was greasy, my friends. Absolute greasy. Do you have high standards for X-Plane 12? Yes and no. I mean, it's X-Plane, dude. I don't think it's ever going to live up to, like, visually what this simulator does, but... East Coast, I said, Smitty. East Coast. I think I said East Coast. Rewind it. Can we get a rewind, please, of the tapes? Did I say West or East Coast? I thought I said East Coast. I also could have said West Coast, but pretty sure I heard. Pretty sure I said. All right, let's rewind it all the way back here. Watch it from our GoPro view. I'll let you guys watch this one out. I'm going to get set up for a second leg. I said West Coast. Damn. All right. I'm in trouble then. The tapes have proven me wrong. I'm going to get set up for a second flight from Boston into Toronto. Should be a blast. I will see you guys all in about 5 minutes. Enjoy the replay, guys.
$1,000. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5. 100.
All right, my friends, welcome back inside the sim. Hopefully that break didn't take too long. We're getting ready to fly back to Toronto. We're going to be Air Canada 8687, of course, service from Boston to Toronto. Should be a fun flight. I think we're scheduled for... what are we scheduled for? We're scheduled for an hour and 13 minutes, so it adds about 10 minutes onto the flight time with those winds. So we just got our PDC. You probably heard the message. So we've got our PDC, so that's good. We can jump inside the aircraft. We can get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. Let's do this, friends. Wonderful. First thing is first, let's go to the overhead. Let's start getting some stuff on. External power's on. Master battery switch 1 and 2. Let's get Adir's left side, right side, and center. And we'll continue our flows down here. Crew supply is coming on. Nav and logo lights coming on. Fuel pumps can all stay off for now. APU master start switch will go on. Let's get some brightness here in the overhead. Seatbelts on. No smoking to the auto position. And emergency lights are armed. Beautiful. That all looks good there. I'm happy with that. Let's go spend some time down here on the McDo. Let's go to the ATSU menu. Let's go to the AOC menu. We're going to go to weight and balance. We're going to start loading the aircraft. We'll send our OFP request. Only 104 Weird. Okay, only 104 passengers over to Toronto today on the way back. Seems very odd, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and start the boarding process. Beautiful. Let's come over here. Let's get our electronic flight bag turned on. Back down here to the McDo. Let's go to our init ref page. We're going to do our init request. We're going to see our numbers here. Air Canada 8687. Service from Boston to Toronto. Good. Cost index is 5. Cruise level 380. Let's go to the IRS init. We're going to confirm on alignment. Yes and yes. Thank you so much. And with all of that, we're looking good. Let's go over to our init B page, and we'll just leave that like that for now. Let's go ahead and load the fuel up here. We'll go ahead and import the SimBrief profile. Good. And we'll come over here and we'll start loading the fuel. So we'll come over here, go to fuel. Good. Wait, somebody was saying you can... How do I do what... How do I make it so... Somebody was saying earlier that they've got it set up now that you can choose, like, to do your SimBrief fuel. How do you do that? I laugh at the ice machine sitting out against the wall. Yeah, I almost said shitting out against the wall. I don't know why they do that. It must be for the catering or the ground crew. Not quite sure. Scythe, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope all is well. 15 more FPF and a Sobo has the balls to say they can find a memory leak or why FPS is worse arriving at airports. Yeah, no, I agree, man. I agree. Click on the small cloud. Where? What are you guys talking about? The small... Oh, this one right here? Fill block fuel from SimBrief. Hey. Nice. That's sweet. Thank you. Very cool. So you click that little cloud and it populates your fuel from SimBrief. Hey, I like that. Makes my job even easier. And I don't have to fiddle around and type stuff out. I like it. I like it a lot. Sweet, cool. Wonderful. Everything's programmed. Everything's basically, we're just waiting for the airplane to load up now. Let's get some brightness up on these guys. We have been cleared. Let's do our flight plan. Might as well here. Go to flight plan. Boston, we've been cleared into... I don't know which runway they're departing out of. I'm going to assume 33 left, but we'll see. They may change that. Departures, we're going to go to 33 left. Good. And we're going to populate the Hilland 6 departure. So there it is right there. Hilland 6. And we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. Scroll through our flight plan. Everything looks good. Go to YYZ. Arrivals. We're going to plan for 33. Now... I've never seen them land 3-3 left in Toronto. They may do it, so let's plan for 3-3 left. We're going to be on the Ling 3 arrival. We'll find the Ling 3 arrival. Good. And we'll populate our charts now, so we'll take a look at that. ILS, I've got 3-3 right. We'll populate Toronto, and we'll go to approach. We're going to expect 3-3 left. I've never landed 3-3 left in my... I don't know how many times I've flown into Toronto. It's pretty crazy, but we'll plan 3-3 left because I know they're departing at a 3-3 right, so that's fine. We'll plan for that, and then we want it via ICMEX. Yes, that is exactly where we want it from. Thank you. And our transition was Woozy. We should see Woozy on here. There it is. Beautiful. And we can populate that. Good. Sweet. That should be our entire flight plan. I'm going to scroll through it briefly. Looking good. I'm happy with that. Sweet. Cool. Awesome. Let's go ahead and go back to our performance. Sorry, our init page. We'll go to our init B page. Block fuel for today's flight was 4.9, we'll call that. Is that correct? Yeah, 4.9. 0 fuel weight and 0 fuel weight CG. 53.2 light airplane today. That's fine. With a CG weight of 25.0, so that's all good. All of our numbers are populated in the green. That's good. Go to our performance tab today. Transition altitude 18,000 feet as we're in North America. We're going to be doing a flex to, because we're so light, we'll just go to 55 today. We'll go flaps 1/up 0.5 on my trim value. I'll populate that. V speeds today 25, 26, 30. Looking good. We're pretty much all ready to go here, friends. Let's go to the overhead. APU start switch can come on. We'll get the fuel pumps on. Let's go ahead and remove the baggage, catering, jetway. All of that is going to get removed here. Good. APU is spooling. Come back here and listen to that bad boy. All right, sweet, cool, and wonderful. Let's grab the ATIS and the weather here in Boston. We'll set all this up. Hey Cap, how are you? London Heathrow, good man, how are you? What's up with the arrivals into LAS as we speak? I'm excited to pick up Boston and doing some Eastern Seaboard flights in the CRJ. Nice, man, awesome. Next time the load button, okay, cool, sweet. Next to that, that's really cool. All right, let's pull up the most recent weather here in Boston. I don't think they have an ATIS up yet. They said check ATIS, but they don't. Oh, they do have ATIS. Okay, here we go. So, there's nothing up. All right, they're working on it probably. Okay, tower frequency is going to be on 1288. That's going to be our first comms, 128.8. Populate that. Good. SB, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope all is well, dude. Thanks for being here. Did a flight from LAX to Vegas this morning, and Simbrief only gave me an 80 packs, and I thought that was strange as well. Simbrief sometimes does some weird stuff, you know? Yeah. They do some weird stuff. Okay, that all looks good. That all looks good. You're up. You're up. Good. All of our doors are closed as well. Good. APU bleed is on. Good. External power is removed. Good. Don't mind that. Just doing that because we had all this. That's up. That's good. We're good there. Cool. Sweet. Let me just read over this. Make sure we're good to go. Equipment. Yes, that's fine. Squawk code was 1306. We'll plug that in. 1306 on and reporting. Good, good. You're coming up as well. Good, good. All right, cool. Contact Boston Tower with location in the airport and current ATIS when ready to push, or if you have questions regarding. All right, so we're going to push, and we'll let them know we've got, is it populated yet? There's still no ATIS showing, but that's fine. We've got the weather. Bus Tower, good afternoon. Air Canada 8687. Ready for push and start. We're not getting an ATIS, but we've got weather from company, so we're good.
Air Canada 8687 Boston Tower, hello. Say parking.
We are at stand Bravo 4, Air Canada 8687.
Thanks, 8687. I've put the, well, double check the ATIS now. Push back that. Your special advise at spot 7, ready for taxi. Expect runway 33 left.
All right, spot 7 ready to taxi, and we'll expect 33 left. Thanks, Air Canada 8687. All right, let's go to our pushback. I'm going to plan this bad boy. He wants us to spot 7, so we're going to have to take a look at the ATIS here quickly. We can literally just go straight back. There's nothing wrong with that. That's perfect. Cool. And we'll request our pushback. Cool. We'll close that out. Sweet. And we're ready to go. Ooh, got some company here beside us. Nice. Looking good. Boston is departing 33 left. Okay, interesting. I'm not getting like... Oh, there we go. Now it's up. Cool. They've got information Tango 2982. Need to set that. 2982. And we're just going to pull up our charts here very quickly. We're going to have a quick little rundown of this. We're on the Hill and 6 departure. We're going to see our top altitude here is 5,000 feet. And we're going to be departing out of 33 left. So it's going to be Tech to Kamui to Hilland. So make sure that that's the case there. We're going to bump this up to 5,000. Good. And if we go to our flight plan, it should be Tech, Cami, Hilland. Good. All is swell. Wonderful. Put you back to the performance tab. Good. James, what's up, man? I'll do my best to answer. Feel offended now that I happen to be one of those people. What? Walking around the terminal? All right, cool. We're good to go. Park brake is released. And we should be starting our pushback here momentarily. And there it goes. Cool. Engine mode select over to the start position. And we'll spool up engine number 2. Enjoy. Man, look at those liveries, dude. They're so nice. The AIG models are just crazy. How do you add custom liveries and get it to where you have access to every button? James, are you on PC or are you on Xbox? Those are my questions to you. Dude, how do you fly the airplane straight while after a big stretch? Professional. I'm a professional stretcher. Should know that by now. How do you get the airport liveries, Captain? What do you mean? Hovering Air Canada next gate over? Yeah, a little bit hovering. I'll take that over a shitty model. That's a beautiful model. You're on PC. So this is the A32NX mod. You can put ! aircraft. That will provide you a link to all the information that you need about adding this airplane. It's basically the default A320 that's been... About 5.
Sorry, my client crashed. Sam 290, say parking.
We're parking at
the plane liveries on the airports.
Main terminal.
So like what? Like here on the stands here, or like this actual airplane? This is on VATSIM. So we're on VATSIM, Virtual Air Traffic Simulator. Park brake set. I'm going to go ahead and spool up engine number 1. Enjoy.
Try to the right, and then yeah, echo to the right. Sam 290.
Alright, he wants us at spot 7. So let's also pull open our charts here and we'll do our ground charts. So I don't see anything here for spot 7, which leads me to believe that we're going to have to go to our parking position page. Nope. Let's see here. Airport briefing. No, it's not going to be in any of these. This is all Toronto, so that doesn't help me either. Gap, thank you. Parking gates may show me here. Spot 7. Where are you? Here's spot 7 right here. So he wants us out to spot 7. So we're going to call him up at spot 7. That's where he wants us. Is this the newest version of the A32NX? It is, yes. Yeah. Got the Saltnik? No, I don't use Saltnik, man. Just regular. Saltnik's too intense, bro. What's the best way to learn the right comms? I'm interested in trying VATSIM, but I don't know all the lingo yet. Watching streams, watching anybody who flies online, any streamer that flies online, they're all going to be the same. Downloading, there's the app, I forget, chat's going to know. What's the app that allows you to listen in to whatever you're going? You can literally just put in any frequency and it'll show you exactly which it is. Alright, ground spoilers armed, flap set, position number 1. Engine mode selector back to the normal position. Predictive wind shear system is coming on. Auto brakes over to max RTO. We're all lit up there, we're looking good. APU can come off, APU bleed can come off. We'll get our nose light on. Red beacon light should have already been on. My bad. Pull that guy and we'll turn our tiller. You're already disconnected, yeah? Okay, good. He's disconnected. Cool. And we're going all the way out to the right. We'll call him Live ATC. Thank you. Yes, liveatc.net. Amazing little tool. It's a free little program that you can keep on your computer. You could even get the app on your phone, and you could basically listen to ATC anywhere you go. There's also really good tutorials online as well, as Flyboy just mentioned. Tons of tutorials online for people that have made ATC comm tutorials and stuff like that. So definitely suggest any of those. You listen to it when you fly sometimes. There you go, man. I mean, that's the best way, dude. You're not going to get a better way of learning and practicing than that, to be honest with you. So. All right, cool. Let him know we're at spot 7, and we've got Tango here in a second. Boss Tower Kennedy 687 with Tango spot 7 ready taxi.
I can have A687, thanks for Tango, runway 3 left, taxi via Kilo, Bravo, Charlie, cross runway 22 right, short runway 22 left.
Ready, sorry, I guess my Kilo, Bravo, Charlie, cross 22 right, hold short 22 left, I believe you said for Canada, 8687.
Correct, thanks.
All right, cool. So we're looking good. So we're on Kilo right now. Boy, this is speed gets away on this thing. Oh, it's because my throttle was being weird. Okay, that's why. I was going to say, why am I constantly accelerating here? We pause this so we can look around. Okay, so we got our airport chart open. So he gave us Kilo, Bravo, Charlie, cross 22 left, hold short 22. Sorry, cross 22 right, hold short 22 left. And then it's going to be Charlie all the way down. Okay, so now we know what to plan. There we go. Microsoft really needs to fix these stutters already. Stutters? I haven't really received any stutters, to be honest with you. Are you guys seeing any stutters? I haven't really noticed any stutters on my stream today. That could just be me, but... Right, we'll do our takeoff config.
Hello, pushback, is that your discretion?
Good.
Advise at spot Echo 3 ready for taxi.
Good.
3 left.
Followed my entire flight from Seattle to San Diego, listening to ATC the whole way from the pushback clearance to changing centers on approach and landing, all with live ATC. Pretty damn cool. Yeah, man. That app is pretty awesome. I think the sim's been running fairly smooth today, to be honest with you. I really haven't noticed any issues. There's a stutter, of course, as soon as we start talking about it. It's usually what happens. All right, we're going to make a left turn here on Bravo, and then a right turn on Charlie. So left turn Bravo. Again, apologies if my taxiing looks a little bit janky. I'm still getting used to using a tiller and not my actual rudder pedals to move around. What do you think of the 737 seeing the vids? Looks good, man. Looks good. All right, and then we're looking for Charlie. That's going to be our next right, I believe, is what we're looking for. God, I love the Boston Tower. So cool, man. No, I don't have a tiller, Ellis, but I'm using my twist action on the joystick. So instead of turning using my rudder pedals, I'm using the twist axis on my joystick just for rudder. So I believe this is going to be our right turn on Charlie, which it is. Why did they give you the beta version? I don't know, man. You'd have to go and ask PMDG yourself for that one, man. I really can't be bothered to figure out why they wouldn't do that. It's not really my my worry, to be honest with you, man. I don't. I'm not too worried about
heavy,
it.
welcome to Boston, vacate next right when able.
Right, so we've been cleared to cross 22 right, and then we need to hold short 22 left. Just had a Lufthansa arrive. Real cool. After almost 2 years of release, the sim looks unstable. No, I don't agree with that.
I can have A687 cross 182 left, hold short on 127.
Hold short 22 left, hold short, cross 22 left, hold short 27. You're Kennedy 687.
Lufthansa 420 heavy, cross runway 22 right.
Use the twist axis, very realistic on taxiing. I mean, it makes it feel a lot better. It feels like you're actually using a little bit of a tiller, right? But
continue via Kilo, then right Bravo, then right Alpha, and continue via Alpha to the gate.
Where is he? Where did he go? Oh, he's right there. Lufty. I saw Lufthansa 747-400 in Toronto last night. Or Tuesday night, sorry. Forget that wasn't yesterday. Smitty's going to get mad. Have no words. Alright, and we're holding short 2.7 next. So let's pull open our charts, have a quick little look-see here. So we've got 2.7 on this cross right here at Charlie. So that's where we're going to be holding short of. Somebody asked about the price. I think it's $79.99 USD for the Leonardo MD80. I believe it's going to be $79.99.
Canada 8687 cross only 27.
Cross 27 Air Canada 8687.
Air Canada 7FH, tray, just push ready for taxi 3 left.
Canada 7 Alpha X 1 retreat 3 left, taxi via Kilo, Bravo, Charlie, cross only 22 right, left, only 22
right. EA has gotten terrible Microsoft Flight Simulator lately. Everything is flickering, especially the glass. I have noticed that. I have noticed some weird anti-aliasing going on. Hopefully with the release of DLSS in July, we'll be rocking and looking real pretty.
Thank you for your service. Have a nice day. 7200.
Sorry, last time we're calling Sega.
Thank you for your service. Have a nice day. 7200.
No worries. Have a good day.
Alright, departure is going to be on
8687, the wind 320 at 15, gust 23, runway 27. I'm sorry, runway 33 left, clear to take off.
33 left, cleared for takeoff, Air Canada 8687. 747, did you get the pick? I didn't, man. It was like just crossing as I had a very small little window while I was at the gate waiting for my flight from Toronto to Ottawa. I just missed it. Just missed it, man. Alright, landing lights coming on. Nose light 2, takeoff. Strobe lights on. Hey, wing lights on. Let's do this here, friends, shall we? We're going to take this all. Actually, we're really light. We can cut the corner here, no problem. We are a light airplane. Alrighty, friends, enjoy the departure. Gonna lock my twist axis. Throttle's up to 40%. Chrono's on. Let's do it. Flex set. SRS auto thrust bleu. Let's go. Nose down pressure. Airspeed's alive. 100 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear. Feet off the pedals. Goodbye, Boston. I will be back very soon. I find it's rare we're getting a 3-3 departure. It's usually the 2-2s or 2-7s. It's nice though. I like it.
Canada 8687 coming departure, get it?
Departure. Thanks for ETC. We'll see you soon. 8687. Departure's in. Boss departure, good afternoon. Air Canada 8687, 2,500 for 5.
Air Canada 8687, Boston departure, radar, contact, climb, and maintain 14,000.
14,000, Air Canada 8687. 14,000 is in. Hold on, we gotta get those views. Look at that view of downtown right there. Gorgeous. Oof. Real nice. All right, after takeoff checklists, runway turnoffs, nose lights, ground spoilers disarmed. There's 220, we'll go flaps clean. Keep seatbelts on until we get up above these clouds. What are your thoughts on Sim Update 9? So far so good, man. I mean, really honestly, the only thing that I've noticed is better load time, but I really never had any issues with load times before, but it seems to be faster now, like even in the menus and stuff. So far so good, man. I don't know about like any performance increase, decrease. Really haven't noticed anything with the performance. Maybe it seems to be a little bit smoother once you get to like cruise and stuff, but it's always kind of been pretty decent. Well, you know why it was stuttering too? Because we didn't turn that off. We'll gain a bunch of FPS by turning that off. WC, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. And no more. Yeah, the clouds look nice too. The clouds definitely have got an increase to them. All right, 8,000 feet. Autopilot's coming on. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Nice. I love the sounds, dude. Whoever's the sound guy, well, I know the sound guy. He comes into our streams all the time. Absolutely nailed these sounds, man. They sound good. Real good. Remember, guys, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We're going for 300 likes on today's stream.
Air Canada 8687, contact Boston Center 1.7.
Order Center 12577. Thanks for ETC, man. We'll see you soon. Air Canada 8687.
Negative 134.7, 34.7.
34.7, my apologies. Air Canada 8687. All right. 10,000. Landing lights are coming off. Wing lights are coming off. Looking good. It's the outside air temp. -2. Should probably be a good pilot and get my anti-ice on here. Last Center, good afternoon. Air Canada 687, 1-2,000 for 1-4,000.
Air Canada 8687, Boston Center, Roger.
380 Air Canada 8687, thanks.
Speedbird Concord 1, it's 4701.
All right, 380. We got that in. That's our cruise. 300 likes. Nice. Sweet.
Roger, we'll recycle. We got Shimmering 473.
Mav, what's up, my man? Huge no floaties to you, dude.
Mayday,
Thanks for being here.
027 X-ray. I had a bird strike. I have no power in my left engine.
I love the Maydays on VATSIM. My favorite.
Hope all is well.
Thanks, Mav. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you. Appreciate you as always, my man.
Yes, please, sir.
Alright, November 27 X-ray, runway 6 or 33, your choice.
Love the Maydays. Huge no floaties to you, Mav. Thank you very much for the $5 donor, dude. Appreciate you as always, my friend. Thank you. Extremely kind, man.
Speedbird Concord 1, radar contact.
Take that bad boy on a visual.
37 miles southeast of Boston. It's going to maintain flight level 240.
Stand flight level 240, speed back on.
All right. Hope GSX comes with a marshaller at every gate. I don't think so, Jaren. I think it's going to be the same way that it's always been. You have to like designate what gate you want to go to, and then it'll load like everything there, right? Like it always has been. Anti-ice, it is on. Yeah, I think we can remove it as we just are coming up above these clouds now. So we will remove the anti-ice. But we did have it on, yeah. They allow emergencies on VATSIM. I mean, it really depends on the controller. I believe if you do ever, like, just for clarification, most controllers are not going to be very happy with it, especially if they're busy. My usual procedure is if I have an emergency or something on VATSIM, I usually just won't even announce it, or I'll just log off the network and we'll perform a landing. Yeah, most of the time the controllers are too busy. Pardon me. They're too busy to deal with that, you know? Shane, what's up, man? Good to see you back, dude. Welcome. Do you use the Bing Maps or Google Maps mod? I use whatever is default, so Bing. TJ. I don't really mess with any of that stuff, dude. Ortho is ortho. I fly at 36,000 feet. It all looks the same up here, man. It all looks the same up here.
Boston Center, November 517 Delta Mike. Requesting traffic pattern for...
My trip was awesome, Shane. Thanks for asking, man. Had a lot of fun, dude. If you're following me on Instagram or Facebook, you'll see I posted a bunch of videos and flight stuff about it, so we need more heavies in the sim. I mean, we've got a default 7.4 and a default 787. We've got an MD-11 in development. We've got a bunch of other airplanes. I mean, I think it's healthy enough for now. I'm not quite sure what heavy you're referring to, like a 380 or something. But
Nantucket wind 310 at 12 gust 20.
Does the AIG model matching take lots of space on the SSD? I don't think so, but I'm not sure, Dave. I don't know exactly how much it is.
Or 3.3 for that matter.
Let's do 3.3 and that was altimeter 2981.
Who is developing the TFDI? Zach.
November 517 Delta Mike.
I have about 2,000 hours as a summer, and I don't think I've ever had an emergency just because I said that will never happen soon, I suppose. Maybe. Who knows, man? Who knows? Will you be picking up the Mad Dog? Yes. Yes, that is the plan.
November 517 Delta Mike.
It is a twos.
November 232 Juliet Sierra near approach offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency changes approved. Have a good afternoon.
There's no such thing as an MD-10, DJ Simon. A nice 350. I think there's one in development as well. DC-10. No, they're doing the MD-11, I believe.
Roger, descent via the Roebuck 3 arrival, landing runway 27 and 2982 for Delta 413.
Speedbird 1, cross Calverton, that's Charlie.
Alright, we're above transition altitude, so we should slam that down. Good.
Long Island altimeter.
And we're well above those clouds, so we'll release the passengers.
Cross Calverton at 2,000.
The MD-10 is a converted DC-10 with a glass cockpit. Interesting. Okay. I didn't know that. When the PMDG 73 comes out, will you fly it? Absolutely, Lucas. Yes.
3473 with you VFR Boston's file.
Was it a D-rated or full thrust takeoff? Keith, well, we're in an Airbus, so it would be a flex. It was definitely D-rated, though. We flexed 55.
November 1027 X-ray, Roger.
Mayday. My C-130 doesn't have a cockpit.
We're all set. We'd like to taxi back to 3-3 and try to sort out
so crazy, dude.
Alright, just to clarify, 27 X-ray, you'd like to depart Bradley?
I'm excited to start moving some cargo in the MD. Yeah, that'll be fun, man.
Negative.
Yep.
We'd like to
Is there a big performance jump from a 2080 Ti to a 3080? I'm not quite sure. You'd have to check. You'd have to check. Mario, I really don't know, man. I went from a 1080 Ti to a 3080, and there was quite a difference. That being that the 10,000 series, right, to a 3000. So.
Boston Center.
Is this the second leg? It is. Yes, we're heading back to Toronto from Boston. Second leg of the afternoon.
About 129 nautical miles to the southwest of Boston.
Endeavor 3473, Roger, squawk 4734. Make sure your transponder's on.
4734 for 3473.
Thoughts on the 777 V2? I'm excited for it, but in typical flight factor fashion, we have no clue what's going on. We have no updates, no release dates, no pricing. So we'll see, man. I'm excited as I'll ever get for it. Which, if you know me by now, I really don't get excited about these things anymore because some developers like to announce things 6 months to a year before we're even being spoken about releasing. So yeah.
I'll be heading out later to deliver with DoorDash.
Nice.
You can have my first tip of the day.
Thanks so much, Flight Simulation Experience. Appreciate that, man. I hope you have a great evening, dude. It's a fun job, man. You get to hang out with yourself, jam some music and stuff. So, yeah. The best way to enable FPS dev mode is check what your bottleneck is, CPU or GPU. Well, I mean.
Squawk 4710, KLM 685.
Easier said than done, right?
Endeavor.
Oh boy, Smitty. I don't know if I'm ready for it.
73, radar contact 21.
Vacation was so nice. Can we just go on like permanent vacation? I guess that's retirement,
I'm not getting an altitude readout. Make sure your transponder's on.
Oh boy.
The Kennedy actually the Long Island altimeter is 29901.
291 3473. We're working through the altimeter. We're working through the transponder problem.
But no, I am looking forward to the MD-80 this weekend. It should be a lot of fun.
They're going to be out for
definitely going to be doing some Delta ops and stuff. So, why isn't Phoenix posting any updates again? I don't know how I would answer that question. That's something you'd have to go to their Facebook or their whatever they have, their Discord, whatever way you can get a hold of them. That would be the best bet. Because, yeah, I really don't know. Yeah. What I mean is CPU overclocking might have a better effect than a new GPU. Okay, got you. It really depends, right? It really depends. I do agree. There's so many variables that you can test, but you have to understand, too, a lot of people like aren't comfortable like overclocking CPUs, or they don't necessarily have the water cooling or the fan cooling capabilities to,
JetBlue 479 is
so, yeah.
JetBlue
Everybody's been asking them for months, but they never respond. I mean, usually that's a good sign. Hopefully they're hard at work, or they've hit a really big, maybe they've hit a really big snag in the process, the development process. So, who really knows?
We should have done our transponder on or getting able to read out first.
Endeavor 3473
X Ambience Pro, oh boy. X Scambience. I mean, I told you guys, I don't know how many months ago. I said that thing is going to be an utter scam, and yeah, here we are.
VFR for 3473.
Here we are. Hated loading the MD-80 for American. Cargo compartments are so small. Yeah, it's such like a weird plane, Jaren. I think that's why everybody likes it. I think that's why I like it, dude. It's just such like a weird, quirky plane, you know? It really is. It's a cool-ass airplane, man.
Ready for departure.
November 517 Delta Mike, roger, make left close traffic and report midfield downwind each time, runway 33 cleared for takeoff.
Right, report mid traffic on downwind and cleared for runway 33.
But I could see how somebody would hate loading that airplane. Totally see that. Yeah. How many of you guys plan on getting the MD-80 when it releases this weekend? Am I going to be like, are we going to see MD-80s everywhere on the flights? The captain of my last real-world flight, a 737-800, also vaped. Managed to talk to him after landing on the air stairs, and he was vaping. Nice. Better than smoking, right? That's funny.
GPS 355, Moncton Center's offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency changes approved. Take care.
Do you think once you get more high-fidelity airliners, Microsoft Flight Simulator, you'll be mostly streaming Microsoft Flight Sim? I'm not sure, Paul. I mean, I still plan on going to both sims back and forth. You have to remember, dude, there's a bunch of promising stuff coming out for X-Plane as well. So, yeah, I'll probably use both sims for quite a while, man. At least the next, like, few years. I think both sims are going to offer it. I don't know which sim I'm going to use more. But, yeah. Thoughts on Microsoft Flight Simulator coming to cloud gaming, meaning people who have the Game Pass can play Microsoft on an old gen and even on iPads. I mean, I don't have anything against that. I just hope that's not, like, priority development for them. You know what I mean, Jonathan? I don't really have a problem with it. I just hope that's not their priorities right now to get that working. There's a lot of other stuff in the sim that needs to be done. I'd like it, but I don't think my wife would approve of me buying an MD-80 or the PMDG. I think I'll wait for the PMDG for now. There you go. All right. He got been in and out today, but back now. Nice, Matthew. Welcome back, man. I feel like Fly-by-Wire is working harder on their planes than Toliss on their 319, 321. I mean, the Toliss 319 and 321 have been out for years, and they're already very well, fully established working airplanes. Fly-by-Wire is constantly implementing things, so it may look like they may be working harder, but Toliss already has everything that the Fly-by-Wire has, right? Minus like a little EFB. That's I've always said, like, I would prefer to see Toliss make an EFB than, you know, the drop-down Toliss menu that we have, but yeah. Cleared for takeoff at Boston. Wilson E300 was on less than a mile final. Damn.
Excuse me. Hold for release advises frequency number 1 ready for departure.
We'll hold for release, Cam 960.
Alright, we're cruise altitude. You know what that means, friends. Stretch it out.
Frequency changes approved. Take care.
He's not on her bed.
Frequency change approved. Cheers for the service. Concord 1.
Hey, Captain Canada 692 from last night. Hey, Travis, what's up, dude? Good to see you. A321 Neo from Toliss is missing some features that the actual A321 Neo has. Interesting. I hope you've brought it up with them. I hope you've sent them an email or joined their Discord, and yeah, I'm sure if you take it up with them, they'll address it for sure. Think about adding an iPad to my sim. Any apps you might need to get? I'm not sure, man. You have to talk to XP72. Uses an app for his FMCs and stuff. You could probably ask him about that one. I don't know much about that, unfortunately.
Information on board.
Can someone give you the Toliss Discord link? You can just throw that question into Google, Claudia. Nobody's going to be able to provide you with a link in here, unfortunately, because of the way that YouTube works. Do you think 80 USD is a fair price for the upcoming MD-80? I mean, if it's the same quality and caliber as it is in the FSX and P3D, absolutely one. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Care One. Sorry to disappoint it. There's a communication error. Say again your request.
Oh. Anyway, we're going to look up for a VFR departure 300.
Just got my TCA Captain's Pack. So hype. Never used a throttle before. Always use a joystick slider. Oh man, whole new ball game, Travis. Whole new ball game, dude. I hope you enjoy it, man.
Runway 12,
hope you enjoy it, dude.
6.
Sorry, cross taxi to runway 33 via Charlie, runway 12. We'll cross runway 6, Care 8, there, Care 1.
Well, what I've seen in the videos looks super high fidelity. I guess we'll see on Saturday. Yep, we're all going to learn it together, man.
Just like to request some relief on this altitude restriction on Karen.
Delta 413, that's fine. Just do your best to catch up with the arrival.
Hey, for Delta 413.
Delta 413, connect Boston, approach 133.0. Take care.
133.0, have a good one, Delta 413.
You too.
Boston Center, Endeavor 5234 on the ground, Bangor, request IFR Boston.
Bangor.
Endeavor 5234 Boston Center.
Do you have FS Realistics like XP
Boston Logan Airport.
I do, but I don't use it, Bliss, anymore.
Flubberway heading. Data vectors AJ.
My first set of rudders almost $700 on Newegg, but it's so worth it. Hopefully it lasts. Which ones did you get, man?
10 minutes after
did you get the Thrustmaster pendulars or?
And Squawk 4716.
Smart okay, Boston, radar vectors maintain 10,000. AJ in the Ocean 5 arrival, expect 280. Departure this frequency, and can I get the squawk one more time?
I'll have to take a look.
Endeavor 5234, squawk 4716.
4716 of the squawk, Endeavor 5234.
Endeavor 5234, readback is correct. The wind at Bangor 32019, gust 30. Altimeter's 2969er, expect runway 33 and advise ready for taxi.
Roger, 2969 on the altimeter, expect 33, we'll call you for taxi. Endeavor 5234.
Endeavor 20/5.
JetBlue 479, Cleveland Center's offline. Radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Take care.
Is this the Airbus A320 Neo? It is, yes. Yes, this was round trip Rocket Gaming, yeah. MD-80 this Saturday, BA-146 at the end of the month, and PMDG-73 looks like we'll be having a long time before going back to X-Plane. I mean, in a perfect world, we get to fly the MD for a week or two, then PMDG drops, we fly that for a week or two, maybe even longer. And, yeah, by then we've got the 146. I don't know where I'm going to slot the 146 in, to be honest with you, but yeah, it'll be fun.
Boston Center, TBM 104 Mike Whiskey request.
November 104 Mike Whiskey, Boston Center.
Are you handling departures out of Albany?
I am, yes sir.
4 Mike Whiskey would like a VFR clearance out of Albany to the east, full stop, Boston.
Boston.
15,500.
Boston. I love that guy's accent, man. So I'll now get to see you in the title of the butter machine. What's that? What do you mean? The MD-80 ain't no butter machine. Are you crazy, dude? The MD-80 makes you work for your landings hard.
Hey, Captain, I am not sure if you can help me, but is there a reason why people don't know how to use Google? I tried Googling the answer, but there were no solutions.
Google's too hard, man. Google's too hard.
No, that's a bad code.
Thanks, C2A. Appreciate you as always, my friend.
Squawk 4717.
I don't know, man. Google was my best friend when I was trying to learn flight simulation. That's for sure. Definitely was. 100%. I'm flying the same plane right now, heading to Heathrow in Amsterdam. Just took off. Nice.
Boston Center, KR960.
So you think we're going to get the AN225? Aren't they making it for X-Plane, I think?
KR960, Roger.
I think I got a picture of one in Toronto, too.
5 minutes, advise airborne this frequency, change to advisory frequencies approved.
Clearance void, if not up in about 5 minutes, we'll contact you on this frequency, KR960.
November 104 Mike Whiskey, squawk 4717 and advise ready for taxi.
4717 for Mike Whiskey, ready to taxi.
November 4 Mike Whiskey, Roger. What's your location on the field?
You should watch 320 sim pilot video on the nose tiller for his plane. It's really good, and he's a real pilot. The nose tiller that he uses, yeah, doesn't V1 Simulations use that as well?
Holding short, tree, ready to go.
I think they both. I don't even know where the hell I would put it, man. I don't really have room for that. I don't know. We'll have to see. You be flying the Leonardo MD 80 in the PUBG 73 in the release? Absolutely, aviation. Yes, 100%, man.
November 4 Mike Whiskey,
Dewey Decimal System. I haven't heard that since elementary school.
4 Mike Whiskey is down at the tail end of the northbound runway. By the pumps.
Smitty, I remember encyclopedias being a thing. Believe it or not, I know I'm not that old. I'm not hashtag boomer status, but the early years of me being in like grade, you know, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think like grade like 4 to 6. I'm trying to remember when like the internet became like a mainstream thing. But I remember having the full, like I remember like as a Christmas present or a birthday present, I got a full set of encyclopedias. I just had all that information. Encyclopedia was the internet back in the day, man. It really was. Mopar dude! Alright, man.
We'll report reaching 8,000, KR960.
Boston Center, hello. Southwest 800 is on the ground at Syracuse. We'd like to pick up IFR clearance to Boston.
My grandmother is originally from Medford, which is just outside Boston. She moved to California when she was a teen, so unfortunately she's lost her accent. Got you. I'm not saying you should get one. I mean that they have a good tutorial video and advice on how to taxi properly. Got you. Okay. I mean, I pretty much understand how to taxi. It's like I said, you just have to keep your speed below, like, you know, 10 knots on your turns, and you should be good.
Maintain 4,000, squawk 4721 for Southwest 800.
Southwest 800 readback.
Called me old school, but I still have a set of encyclopedias. Dude, I probably do too. I probably got them somewhere. Probably at my mom's or in storage or something.
Okay, thank you. We'll advise Southwest 800.
Boston Center, care 3091 at Syracuse.
Cap, I definitely say you're in the middle when it comes to being a boomer and you're not being a boomer. Yeah, I'm in the middle. How do you know your ground speed? I mean, it should display on any airplane that you're looking at.
Air 3091.
Glad to see you back up. Hope you had a great vacation. Tim, thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude.
Airport radar vectors to join Vector 29, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000, expect 7,000.
So, James, for example, if you're flying an A320, if you look right here, it'll give you your indicated airspeed. So this is always your indicated airspeed, IAS. So our indicated airspeed is about 245, 247 knots. Our ground speed is 424 knots. And our true airspeed is 455 knots. That's how that works.
Care 3091.
Care 3091, readback is correct. Advise ready for taxi. Expect runway 28. The wind at Syracuse 29013. Guest 2.
Hope that helps.
Altimeters 3018.
How do you get LRM to connect? Devin, you gotta read the instructions, my man. You have to read the instructions when it comes to stuff like that, dude. You need FSUIPC.
Endeavor 3473, contact Boston, approach 133.0.
133.0 for Endeavor 3473. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Care 1 radar.
So when was the internet made? Well, the internet's was around for a while before. It's just it was so expensive.
Roger, you can proceed on course.
Only like certain tech and like IT people had the internet back in, you know, when I was growing up. But I remember when it became like readily. You know, I remember dial-up internet. Everybody that's like my age, 30 years old, you're gonna remember dial-up internet. That was like the first internet that anybody ever had, and my mom would always yell at you because you'd always, you know, like you couldn't use the phone. You used your phone line.
33 via Alpha, Endeavor 5234.
Man, Netscape Navigator? Hell yes, Shane. Yes. James Weber, thanks for subscription, man. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome to the crew. Should also make you play with friends. One of the pilot, one of the co-pilot, and then maybe a couple of the cabin crew. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Good old AOL. Yep.
American 525 Moncton Center.
Played StarCraft on dial-up perfectly fine. Nice. Good to see you, Alex. Hope all is well, my man.
American 525 Moncton Center offline. Radar
Arthur, gonna have to be in English, please.
Take care.
English only in chat, please. Before Al Gore created the internet, Kappa, when he was Clinton's VP, we had peer-to-peer dial-up. That's crazy. See, I don't remember that, Smitty. I don't ever remember peer-to-peer dial-up. Like, I only ever remember, like, the internet. And I remember my dad got the internet, and it was, like, this big thing. Like, it was, like holy shit. He's got the internet. And I remember, like, going into, like, chat rooms and, like, stuff, and it would literally, like, it would take over a full minute for, like, a picture to load. You know what I mean? Like, you'd go, like, look at a picture or something. Somebody would post a picture. You'd go in and just... It's crazy,
517
man.
Alpha Mike, welcome back. Runway 33, taxi via Charlie. Runway 12, cross runway 6.
Internet came on a CD back in the days.
Taxi via Charlie, runway 12 to runway...
Remember chat rooms? Dude, that was like... When the internet was first coming out, it was just like... Chat rooms were the thing, man.
Our game actually crashed, but we're back at Bar Harbor. Are we still good with that previous clearance?
Care 960, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, you're fine. Just
got your first real internet connection in 95. I'm thinking it was somewhere for me, probably around 97, 98. Because I would have been like, yeah, about 10 years old. 10 to 11 to 12, you know?
Proceed on course, maintain VFR.
4 Mike Whiskey will go.
ASL. Dude, age, sex, location.
Coming up from Ruse on the Roebuck 3.
Fuck, bro. Oh, my lord. Dude.
American 842 Boston Center, hello, squawk.
Back when the times were so simple, man. Holy hell. Oh, dude. And then who remembers like MSN?
This is Delta 29 passing 12 to
MSN
12,500 for 14,000.
Yeah, I'll have to tune into that one. I don't know if I'm around tomorrow, but
6,000. The Bradley altimeter is 2987.
Climb and maintain flight level 16,000. Delta 28. Delta 29.
Bye, guy. What's up, man? Dude, MSN, you'd go home and you'd chase all the girls from your high school when you got home on MSN. Oh, man. Oof.
Air Transat 290 Boston Center, hello, squawk 4703.
4703 Transat.
Oh, man. That was the best, dude.
Boston Center, KR 3091, ready to taxi.
The best of times, man.
Care 30.
Who remembers the floppies? Oh, dude, floppy disks everywhere. I remember when games came on floppy disks. That was our Snapchat, pretty much. Yeah.
The terminal.
Just sitting in Yahoo chat rooms, browsing hot or not. Yep.
To
man.
Taxiways Alpha Whiskey.
What a time to be alive,
Air
dude.
3091, thanks. Runway 28, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 33.
That was like, man.
Air 3091, cleared to runway 28 via Alpha and cleared across.
And then by like 2000s, like 2000, 2001.
Air 960 up at Bar Harbor, we are ready for release again, please.
Man. Remember Y2K? You had to go and bring your computer in to make sure it was Y2K
okay,
checked.
Departure,
Dude, how many people have made millions of dollars off that shit, dude? Y2K. Make sure your computer's good for Y2K. Oh, man.
Okay, you're good. Care 960, thank you for bearing with me. You're released for departure.
Dude.
Clearance flight, if not airborne in 5 minutes. Advise airborne this frequency. Change to advisory frequencies approved.
Clearance void, if not airborne, by 5 minutes, and we will advise you on this frequency. Care 960, thank you for that one.
American 842 radar contact position is reported. Descend via the Roebuck 3
One of the
arrival.
MLB players for the Angels last game was born in 99. It's crazy, dude. I got my first internet in 96. Still remember being on MSN all night. Yep. What the heck was Y2K?
Boston Center, Endeavor 5234, ready for
dude,
departure.
I don't even
33
remember
Bangor.
what they were scared. What were they scared? That like computers wouldn't be able to work because it was changing to the year 2000?
Roger, fly runway
There was like something, I don't even remember what it was.
Runway heading 33, clear for takeoff, Endeavor 5234.
Air transit,
Of course,
290
Tim.
radar
Of
contact,
course.
Position is previously reported. Climb and maintain flight level 380.
Play flight level 380.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody was scared that the computers were going to crash because they wouldn't be able to like, yeah, it wouldn't be able to tell like what a 2000 was or something like.
Boston Center, United 297.
It's because a lot of programs assume that the date started in 19. Y2K, two-digit date clock instead of 4 digits. Crazy, man. The Millennium Bug, yeah, man. Dude, I remember we had a computer and my mom brought it in because she was all scared. She brought it into her work and it had like this big sticker on the side of it with like Y2K and a big green check mark, like it was approved, ready to go. For Y2K.
That was 133.0 for 842?
Yes, sir.
Alright, 133.0.
Boston Center, Care 960 with you, 1,800, climbing 8,000.
Amazing sunset over the English Channel. Nice.
Care 960, radar con. Actually, ident, please.
Ident, Care 960.
Man, weather's been beautiful. We staying in the U.S. till Monday. Most likely, yeah. Next week we'll be back in Europe. I think the last week before holidays, we flew in Europe. We were like in Brussels and we checked out the Aerosoft, New Brussels scenery and all that. So yeah.
Air Canada 8687, descend and maintain flight level 320.
320 Air Canada 8687. 320. He must have like he must only hand us over at a certain altitude or something.
Your transit 290.
T2A.
I did computer tech support back in the late 90s and aughts. I had to work phone support during Y2K. I think that's when I really started drinking.
Did you turn it off and on again, ma'am? C28, thanks for your support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, man. It's extremely kind of you, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I remember Amtrak even stopped all the trains for a few minutes each side of midnight 2000s just to be safe. They made up for giving passengers free champagne. So crazy.
28 taxi via Alpha, cross runway 33.
Taxi 28 by Alpha, cross
3091 at Syracuse, ready for takeoff.
Alright, there were two at once there. The Southwest at Syracuse, verify it's runway 28, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 33.
Yep, 28 Alpha, cross 33, Southwest 800.
I'm on
Boston Center, Endeavor 5234, climbing off Bangor, 4,800 for 10,000, runway heading.
Interesting. Did you set up your flight plan properly, Bliss? You have your, like, you know,
3081.
your flight level set, your cost index set. Just reboot.
KR 3091.
How was your flight on the 787? Oh, dude, it was epic, Mopar. Epic, man. Such a badass airplane. Yep, what's your advice getting better at landing
Direct
smooth
AJ, flight level
landings? Is it
280,
hard for me?
Endeavor
Would you have a normal
5234.
distance from the airport? Do you use flaps or landing gear? I'm unsure. Sorry, was that for Air Canada 8687?
Air Canada 8687, affirmative. Toronto's 12577.
12577. Thanks for Philly TC, man. We'll see you soon. 8687. Right. back over to Taranta Center. Toronto Center, good afternoon. Air Canada 8687. Flight level 350, descending 320.
America 21, welcome to Pearson. Cross 6 left, ground on the other side, 2165. We'll see you.
Cross 6 left and over to ground on the other side for American 21. Thanks.
Canada 8687, Toronto, good day. Check in the descent to 320.
Hey, let's pull up the weather here for Toronto. Alrighty, winds 350, 11, gusting 22 now. My goodness. So we're going to put in 22 up there. QNH 3026.
Delta 983, Lima airspace to the west. Minneapolis offline, surveillance service terminates. Switch
Air
on.
temperature is 10 degrees with a dew point of -11. Look at 20-degree swing. It's crazy, man. No problems hearing that guy. No, I had to turn that down. Last guy was a little bit quiet.
Canada 461, turn
transition
left.
Transition altitude 18,000 feet. That is correct. So let's go ahead and up here. We're going to plan for 33 left on our arrival, which is going to give us a minimum here today of 835.
Toronto Center, hello, Pork Belly 61.
We'll plug that in. 835. Good. Cool. We're all set up, ready for the descent. Now it should have our
Toronto
new cruise
Center,
level.
good afternoon.
It doesn't, so I'm going to put in 320 as our cruise. And that's going to change our
0576 Pork Belly 61.
There must be a restriction, like he's got to hand us over at some altitude. I know there's some.
Canada 460, descends 6,000, and I'll need that heading 200 soon, please.
Heading 200, descending 6,000, making 0.
Express 472, you can bring the speed back up.
Back in Jake, what's up, my friends? Good to see you. Hope all is well.
Alright, thank you. Speed 290 or less than Express 472.
Was that a cup of coffee, Pit ACA cup? Yeah, it is.
Canada 460, fly heading 180.
A lot of the developers will do that.
Pork Belly 61, Toronto, identified at 330 when ready to send 12, descend 7,000. The Toronto altimeter 3026, landing runway 05.
There are plenty of other computer time issues that are just wanting to come up, and they're actual problems, unlike Y2K. Yeah, for sure.
Down to 7,000 for Pork Belly 61.
Oh, sorry about that, 7,000 Pork Belly 61.
So we'll take off. So what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. I did. Thanks for asking.
Rouge 1764, short of 05, ready.
I did.
Your 1764, Toronto winds 360 at 11, gusting 22, clear of takeoff, runway 05.
Clear to take off runway 05, Rouge 1760.
All right, we need the Ling for 3 3s. That's what we're looking for. Ling for 3 3 left and right. That's what we need. All right, there we go. So it's pretty much a straight in arrival. So we're gonna go Wozy Istin to Ling to Murky.
479 depart Ling heading 330.
Wozy Istin Ling Murky. That should be ICMEX. I think. Yeah, ICMEX.
Canada 460, turn right heading 240, descend
3 left. Okay, cool. All looks good there, man. Cool, so top of descent's coming up in about 50 miles or so. He'll let us know when. There's Lake Ontario.
Got a 468 firm heading 240 right turn.
Roger, heading 240 and descend 2000.
Absolutely, time to practice those landings. You can click the cup to take a sip. What, really? I thought it just hides it. Tony, take care, man. Thanks for being here, dude.
Rouge 1764, airborne passing through 2,000 feet.
Rouge 1764, Toronto identified, climb 7,000.
Climbing 7,000 now, Rouge 1764.
JetBlue 479 after Ling, descend 6,000. Rouge 1764, clear direct mobile, flight plan route.
Clear direct mobile, flight plan route, Rouge 1764.
I'm excited to jump into the MD this weekend. I'm assuming it's going to be a lot.
8687, when ready, descend 12,000. The Toronto altimeter 3026. Be landing 6 right, the ATIS is Bravo.
When ready, 12,000. We'll grab Bravo and we'll expect 6 left. Air Canada 8687. All right.
6 right for 8687.
06 right, thanks for 8687. All right, so they've switched it.
Negative 6 right was assigned 6 right for the south parallel. All good. Canada 460, turn right heading 330.
Right heading 330.
Okay. A little bit of runway change.
Just confirm you're maintaining 3,000. I show you about 1,200 feet below now.
I'm sorry, can we...
Nice, Mopar. Sweet. Well, we're going to have a new airplane, man. We've got an MD-80 that's releasing for Microsoft
I would recommend a safe altitude in that area.
A really good one,
3,000 feet. So if you're going to stay below 3, it's going to be at your discretion here. But
good evening from Dubai. Just got back from JFK. Any plans to do any long-haul flights? We'll see, man. I don't really have any long-haul flights planned this weekend. We're going to be in the MD-80 for quite a while, but yeah, we'll see, man.
1764, climb 15,000.
Climbing 15,000 now, Rouge 1764.
JetBlue 479, descend 3,000.
It was good, Satvir. Yeah, it was okay, man. I mean, the weather was, it was between 10 and 15 degrees most days. A couple of the days it got up there, like we were, it was real nice and warm. But it was awesome. Yeah, had a lot of fun, man. Had a lot of fun. Your uncle used to work at American Airlines. Flew the MD-80 so many times. You're lucky, man. You are lucky, dude.
Express 472, depart, actually flight present heading, descend 8,000.
What's that, Satvir? What's TSRA? Sorry, I don't know what that is.
Canada 460, right turn 040 to intercept, cleared ILS, approach 6 right.
Roger, 406 right, heading 040.
Thunderstorms, got you. It's pretty crazy, man. There was a couple nights where
turn left heading 270.
So we were out in Swassen, Satvir, like right on the coast. Like it was a less than a 5-minute walk, and we were right on the beach. It was like 2 blocks over. So a bunch of times we would be like, I'd go over there for a nice stretch, and I could see like all the storms out on the water, and they would just be like, they just push north, just north of the city, or they just catch like just a little bit of the city. It was pretty crazy, man, to see that type of weather. It's pretty cool. I think that's Buffalo down there. K-Buff. Is that K-Buff?
Express 472, turn
No,
left,
that's
heading
Rochester.
310, descend 4,000.
Heading 310 down to 4,000.
We also need to change this. And this. So we're expecting 6 right.
Rouge 1764, climb flight level 340.
Climbing flight level 340, Rouge 1764.
All right. Hope you keep streaming for the foreseeable future because these really make my day and calm when I'm stressed.
Canada
Need them because
460,
of science
Toronto winds
exam.
360
Oh, we
at
said?
11,
Yeah,
gust
for sure, man.
22, clear to land runway 6 right.
For sure. Back to the salt mine. See you on Saturday. Stay safe, everyone. Mopar dude. Take care, my friend. I will see you this weekend, man. Looking forward to having you around. Lots of chat. We'll catch up. All right, so when ready, down to 12,000. We're about 20 miles from our descent here, friends. We are looking good. Weather's looking good. Did the weather update in Toronto or something? Is that why they've decided to go to the 6s? Or is it just too many people coming?
Jet 1692, do you require latest Hamilton weather?
Is the T silent in Swassen? The big argument over was whether the T is silent or not. For nation's place name, British Columbia, it says Twassen is pronounced Tawasin. Yeah, that's a tough one. We fought about it the whole trip. And whatever the answer is, it's Dan's fault. Because Dan's pronouncing it that way.
Jet
But it's-
479, turn right, heading of 330.
What I found funny, Smitty, was just how many people pronounced it
Cat,
differently.
long time since I caught you live.
Yo!
Overall, how are you feeling about the current state of MSFS? I still haven't pulled the trigger.
In the current state, I mean, we're about to get a huge airliner release in the MD-80.
479, you can continue the right turn 030 to
the
intercept
Leonardo
the
MD-80.
right
So if
approach.
you followed FSX or P3D, you know that's a pretty well-renowned airplane. It's a pretty good airplane.
Pork Belly 61,
737 by
4,000.
PMDGs dropping anytime.
4,000, Pork Belly 61 heavy.
I would say this is more becoming a serious simulator here in the next probably month or so than it's ever been. So it's good news. Maybe wait till those airplanes are out and then you can make your call from there. I don't know. Thanks so much, 2000 GT. Appreciate you, dude. Huge enough floaties. Thank you. Good afternoon. I've been busy work today, John. Good to see you, man. Hope all's well. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully work's not too much for you, man. Thank you for being here. All right, about 5 miles to our descent. Start planning that now. And we'll get the seatbelt sign on. There we go. Starting our ascent down into Toronto. Harry, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome. Isn't it Louisville? Louisville. No, it's Louisville. Like, Louisville.
Pork Belly 61, you got about 25 track miles to the threshold. Do you need a little more space to widen out there?
You can't say it Louisville. You get
I
in
think
trouble.
I can make it work. I'm descending best rate right now. Pork Belly 61.
Louisville.
Pork Belly 61, Roger, keep me advised.
And Toronto
Never gets old.
1692, look at the RNF 24
Louisville.
if that's available.
Yep.
We can take that.
Cargo Jet 1692, sounds good. Looking for UDMIC then?
Yeah, whenever is convenient, we can do UDMIC Cargo Jet 1692.
Cargo Jet 6092, roger after Muset.
My favorite is like when people call it like Louisville or Louisville. Louisville.
92.
Hey, you going to Louisville?
Canada 460, welcome to Pearson. Cross runway 6 left, contact ground 121.65 on the other side.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one, Satvir.
Cross 06 left and contact ground on 121.65. Safety Seaway.
JetBlue 479, Toronto winds 360 at 11, gust 22, clear to land, runway 6 right.
JetBlue in Toronto. Whoa. Louisville made my ears bleed.
Port Valley 61 via Alani, cleared ILS approach runway.
What do you need, man? It's not. It's Louisville.
Cleared ILS 05 via Alani, Port Valley 61.
Louisville. JetBlue. Yeah, JetBlue doesn't fly up into Canada. JetBlue and Southwest. They're the two big boys that don't fly up into Canada. There's probably more, but the two big boys in the States, in my opinion, that don't fly up. Southwest and JetBlue. Looking forward to the content you'll be providing once the PMDG and MD-11 come out. Cap should be good, Cole. Thanks, man. Pardon me. Yeah, should be fun. Bart, thanks so much, my friend. Coming in with the... What's AED? I feel like I should know this, regardless of the currency. Thank you very much for your support, man. I appreciate that, dude.
Service terminates, switch on route frequencies. Good day.
Huge no floaties to you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. That is extremely kind. Guys, if you got the no floaties, please spam them now. Thanks, Bart. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. Zach, what's up, dude? Good to see you, my man. How are you? Thanks for stopping by as well. Landing into Canada. Australian? No, I don't think it's Australian. Duck, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude.
Happy landing. I have a pre-landing beverage.
Nice. Pre-landing beverage. It's UAE? Ah, got you. Thank you. Very cool. Thanks so much, Bart. I appreciate you, my friend. He just told us he was in, like, Dubai or something, didn't he? I should have put 2 and 2 together there. I just wasn't sure what their currency was called. The dinars. See? No. I wouldn't have got that
479, welcome to Pearson. Cross runway 6
Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you. The
A32NX
is broken. I updated it. When I look down at the nav GPS, it just says I'm frozen, but I'm moving. Doesn't make sense. Jordan, I would delete it out of your community folder and do a fresh install. I've had to do that multiple times. Sometimes, like, you're so out of date on a version and you go to update it and it, like, does weird things. So don't be shy to just, like, you'll still have all your views and everything. It's not like X-Plane. So, simple takeoffs, of course, dude. Love being in Toronto, man. Harry dropping the 2 pounds. Good to see you back, Harry, as well. Says, hey, Cap, awesome to see you again, my friend. Huge no floaties to you, Harry. Thanks so much for supporting the channel, man. Appreciate you as always, dude. Thank you. Duck.
Sorry,
thanks so much, man. Did you get the new CRJ? What do you mean the new CRJ? The CRJ 900 from AD-Design. They sent it to me. Haven't flown it yet. Maybe when we're back in X-Plane, we'll jump in that. I think we've got a busy couple weeks here in Microsoft Flight Sim coming up. With the release of the MD...
7540, I found you there. Squawk 05.
With the release of the MD-80 coming this weekend, and then presumably the 737 by PMDG any day now. We're going to get the news or release date or some info on it. So I feel like it's going to be a busy couple of weeks here in Microsoft Flight Sim. So, yeah, whenever we're back in X-Plane, we can take a look at it. But they did send it to me, yes. They did do that. I got an email while I was away on vacation.
Probably 61, that was pretty impressive. Toronto winds 360 at 11, gust 22, clear to land, runway 05.
It helps when you put the gear out at 11,000 feet, but we're clear to land 05.
Nice. Nice. There's Niagara Falls. I knew we were close. There's Niagara Falls. There's the big dam, hydroelectric dam.
1692 heavy when ready to send fly level 2.
That might be the bridge, and that might be the dam down here. I can't remember how they do it, but there's Niagara Falls. Pretty cool. You can see it from here. It's even like almost modeled. It's kind of cool, actually. It looks almost modeled. But it's crazy when you're flying in an airplane and you see, like, how, you know, how small this looks. But then you go there in person and it's
7540, thanks, identify 310.
Pretty cool, though, that it's modeled like that. We were there 2020, right before COVID.
Frequency.
I think we parked right here and we walked on over, and that's when we did that real sim experience. I think that's the bridge. hydroelectric dam is further down here, I think. Crazy. Were they running Maid of the Mist? Yes, they were. Yeah. Remember the store we saw in Banff? Yeah, was it Duck Duck Goose or something like that? Lonnie, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. No early 7.3 axis? Nope, fortunately not, man. Sorry, dude. Sorry, man. No, it was right before COVID, Flyboy, so it was definitely still running. It was like we got back and like they were shutting the world down. That's how close we were on this trip. Remember I came back and I was like stupid sick and I like probably had COVID before COVID was even a thing. Dude, I was so sick for like over a week. I was in bed with a crazy fever and coughing and oh yeah, that was bad. Probably had it before COVID was even a thing. Because while we were in Toronto, they stopped direct flights from China. It was like while we were there, and then I made it home and got crazy sick, and then basically everything shut down. So, yeah. Anthony, what's up, man? Welcome aboard. Hope all is well, dude. Good to see you. Thank you.
Candidate 687, descend 8,000.
8,000, 8687. All right, 8,000 feet is in. Altimeter's in, 3026. And we're just going to confirm on our performance tab that we've got everything in there.
Pork Belly 61, where are you parking today?
FedEx ramp, Pork Belly 61.
Pork Belly 61, roger. Plan left exit onto runway 15 left.
Is his call sign Pork Belly?
And ground 2165 when you're first.
Like, am I hearing things wrong right now? It sounds like his call sign is Pork Belly. Am I going crazy? Or like, what's going on?
61, I think I stepped on you there. Left side onto 15 left or Bravo, ground 2165 when you're clear.
Okay, we're going to make 15 left and ground 2165, Pork Belly 61 heavy.
No, dude, it's definitely... He's definitely Pork Belly.
Candidate 687, after Ling, fire present heading, descend 4,000, the altimeter 3026.
After Ling, present heading in 4,000, Air Canada 8687. That Pork Belly call sign's got to be the coolest one I've heard so far.
I'm kidding.
All right. Present heading down to 4,000 after Ling. He's giving us nice vectors in. So that's got to be the best call sign ever, dude. Pork Belly. Who is this? How is this a thing? Pork Belly. That's ridiculous. I love it. Oh, shit. I thought I was going crazy, dude. I kept hearing, like, pork. I'm like, I must be really hungry or something. I'm like, there's no way his call sign's Pork Belly. No, his call sign is Pork Belly, sir. Yeah, you are correct. Oh, shit. I thought I was just real hungry or something. Got to go get some food after. Oh, boy. ECAP recently put together a flight... oh, sorry. I meant to go heading. Recently put together a flight sim setup, but the last thing is needed is decent flight yoke / side stick. Have you got any recommendations for someone on a budget? Gear at 11K. Oh man, that was too good, dude. That was too good. All right, 4,000 feet, present heading. We're going down. Cool. So you want a decent flight yoke / side stick. Well, here's the thing, right? If you're gonna get a yoke, it makes it real difficult to fly an Airbus or like any type of aircraft that uses like a fly-by-wire type system. Just flying a fly-by-wire with a yoke it just doesn't make sense. I did it for a while. It's one of those like weird things, you know. So, so what I can say is if you're on a budget and you don't want to spend money on both. You don't want like a joystick setup and a yoke setup. I would say probably go with one of the yoke setups one of the joystick setups. And honestly, it really depends how much airplanes you would be flying. If you really don't want to break the bank, I would say go with like the Thrustmaster T16000M package. That will kind of allow you to do Airbus, Boeing, Embraer, and everything in between. If you want to be a little bit more focused on like an Airbus, you could always get the Airbus pack as well. The thing with flying the Airbus pack is it's...
8687, turn left heading 310, descend 3,000.
Left 310 down to 3,000, Air Canada 8687. So it really depends, to be honest, what you're like, what you're looking for and what you're looking to fly. If you're somebody that flies mainly Boeings, I would say get a yoke then. Get a yoke because you can always pick up a joystick, you know, at a discount rate or something like that. So I'd use a stick so you can get used to Boeing. It's fine. Yeah, exactly. It's easier to fly Boeing using a joystick than it is flying Airbus with a yoke.
So that was Jazz 780 Bravo and North Bay.
Got back into simming with the T-69 setup. Add the honeycomb kit later. Yes, I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Weather's showing
it's worth it for me to invest in X-Plane and spend the time to download Ortho and everything just to fly the Zeebo and level up mod, or should I wait for the PMDG? I'd wait for the PMDG, man, simply because as it stands right now, there's a lot of rumors, and I after speaking to a couple people and like really like trying to figure out what's going on, Ortho's not going to work in X-Plane 12. So the Ortho that we have and that we love right now, and that I have 7.5 terabytes of, is not going to work in X-Plane 12. So toss-ups, you know what I mean? Real hard right now. Everybody's trying to figure out, see if the guy at Ortho for XP is going to be able to fix it. We may need to generate all new Ortho and
your
stuff.
But is correct. Current time is 1940 Zulu. Air release for departure. Clearance is cancel if not airborne. On the hour.
Got a Logitech 3D Extreme Pro that works really well, but I was thinking ahead in the future. Thanks for Vice Man, appreciate it as always. Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with the yoke system, man.
Hey CPT, what do you think is the scariest message we can receive from aliens? I think it would be something simple like "I'm sorry, we can no longer protect you."
Yeah, that would be a scary one.
1692 heavy descend 6000 Hamilton altimeter 3025.
It's a little bit quick here.
6000 3025 Carjet Robbie 1692.
Speed was getting away from us there. I'm going to pause the music here, guys. Bear with me. K-Cap, I don't think you saw my last message, but I'd really like to know what happened to me coming into Amsterdam. All my screens turned off my cockpit, and the plane was almost unable to turn. I have no clue, man. I have no clue. I wish, unfortunately, I wasn't there to witness it, so I really have no clue, man. I'm sorry. K-Cap, would you say 16 gigs to 32 gigs RAM is worth the money in performance? RAM was cheap. I don't know if chat, can anybody confirm, is RAM still cheap? RAM was pretty cheap not that long ago. And I was telling everybody if you could afford it to upgrade from 16 to 32. It does do a big difference, especially in like load times and stuff like that, and just overall stability of your simulator. I don't think it's necessarily necessary though at the same point, right? Like it's not...
8687 turn rate 030 to intercept good islands approach 6 right.
Right turn 030 to intercept 06 right. Air Canada 8687. Alright, 030. Get our landing system on.
Express 472, thanks, Quackada.
It's decreasing in price because it's always going crazy. True.
You better butter this at 1 FPM.
472 identified. Continue to send
1 foot per minute.
3026.
That'd be a new one. I don't think I've ever done that good. My best was -7. I don't think I'll ever get better than that. -7 feet per minute. I honestly don't think we will ever achieve anything like... Now, never say never. You have to remember, I do get quite a bit of landings in, right? Being that this is my job, I get quite a bit of landings in a week, so maybe we could beat it, but honestly, I'm pretty happy with my landings in Microsoft Flight Simulator, where I'm like really consistent. At least flying this airplane. Some of the other planes maybe not so much, but at least flying the A32NX mod, my landings are usually between like 90 feet per minute and like 130. I've been really consistent in those numbers, I find, so I'm quite happy with the landings. I'm usually aiming for about 100 feet per minute. That's like, I find that's like nice smooth butter, not too soft, not too rough, you know. So what plane was it? It was in the Zeebo, and it was in a circle to land at Innsbruck, believe it or not. Zeebo circle to land in Innsbruck. Only the OG ones are gonna remember. That happened a long time ago, man. Long time ago. All right, let's punch in 190 knots. Approach is armed. We've got localizer. We're sitting
297
7.5 out.
Center, good afternoon.
I'm going to punch in 170 and we're going to go gear down. There's glide slope. Gear down.
Continue on 320.
And
297, yeah, maintain flight
runway
level
turn off, nose lights, wing lights.
Climb runway 6 right.
And we'll go flaps 2. Get that speed nice and low. We'll come down here. We'll activate our approach mode. Good.
Toronto 8 is Bravo, landing 6 right.
Good. And
Canadian Express 472.
coming up on 5
right,
miles, we'll go flaps 3.
330.
And we'll wait 160 knots. Is
Canada
that using the SciTech yoke?
Toronto winds 360 at
No.
11 gust 22, clear to land runway 6 right.
Clear land 6 right, Air Canada 687, thanks. No, that was using the Honeycomb product range. 160 knots, we're flaps full. Let's give our cabin a ding here. Nice.
Jazz 259.
Back when the landing game actually worked. Yep.
Toronto winds
it sucks that YouTube, or not even YouTube,
it's like that
Google.
Clear for takeoff runway 05.
It was all that Google API. Whoa. Got like hazy all of a sudden. All right, friends. Enjoy the arrival. Get you down on the ground. Let's have some fun, shall we? Landing checklist. Gears down, 3 green. Flaps are full. Spoilers are armed. Auto brake is set. Cabin crew's advised. You guys are advised. I have started. Oh, it crashed. Of course it did. Flight recorder crashed. Sorry. So no. I should have restarted it after. It does that to me randomly. All right. Well, let's enjoy the no replay. Sorry. So let's enjoy the arrival here. My airplane. These gusts are not going to make this fun. I think this is going to be even worse than the Boston. This is going to make me real work for this one. I just don't want to have to launch the program Oh boy. Okay.
788 Bravo.
Hang on here, friends. This one's going to be fun. Hang on.
Just 788 Bravo. Thanks. Identify. Clear direct Amoeba. Flight plan route. Climb now 200. Express 472 right 040 to intercept grid ILS 05.
400, 100 above. Minimum.
Continue. Nice and stable. 2 white, 2 red.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Bounce? Slight bounce, maybe? Come up off the struts? Anyways, that was decent.
Just 259,
nose down gently.
Identified,
Reversers.
7,000. Continue.
Sheesh, that was spicy. Holy macaroni, dude. Love the reverse sound. 60 knots, reverser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Toronto.
Canada 8687, welcome to Pearson. Cross 6 left, ground on the other side, 2165. We'll see you.
Cross 6 left, ground on the other side. Thanks for ATC, man. We'll see you around. Canada 8687.
Okay.
Ooh, spicy. My goodness me. Decent though. I'm happy with that one. 158.
12, thanks. Hold short 05.
1.04 on the G. Not too shabby, my friends. Spoilers, flaps, going clean.
259, turn left, heading 260.
Left turn 260.
Unlock my tiller axis.
59, thanks.
And
Express 472 traffic and RJ on the roll. Toronto winds 360 at 11 gust 22 clear to land runway 05.
Right, and ground was on 2165. We'll tune to him now. 2165. Ground, good afternoon, Air Canada 687 crossing 6 right. I should have given him my... Oh, did I not even do the right frequency? I didn't. Okay. There we go. Now it gives me a second to cheat and see exactly where we are. Where are we? Delta, Quebec. Ground hello, Air Canada 687, crossing 6 right on Delta, Quebec.
Delta Alpha Apron discretion.
Delta Alpha Apron hour discretion, Air Canada 8687, thanks. I think this is Delta Alpha. Yeah, I think he just wants us in here. Google landing rate monitor? No, just put LRM in chat too, that works. LRM. You can do that. Alright, sweet. Well, we made it, friends. Welcome to Toronto. I'm sorry that we can't get a replay out of that. Apologies. But we'll get our landing lights off, strobe lights off, flaps are clean, spoilers are clean, strobe light, wing lights, good. We'll spool up the APU. Get ourselves into our stand, which is going to be just over here. Get to go apron. Some spicy weather tonight, man. It was kind of cool, actually. Those winds in Boston weren't too nice, and the winds coming back here to Toronto were definitely not very nice. So that was fun. I enjoyed that. A good day of flying. Good day to back. Some update 9 didn't fix the replays. I don't think so. Did it? I'm not sure if it did. I don't know if anybody can confirm that. I haven't been using the in-game replay. I've been using the external one called Flight Recorder. That's what I've been using. It's called Flight Recorder.
Ground. Good afternoon. Air France 67 requesting a voice check.
Alright, runway turnoffs can come off. APU bleed is on. My replay in-game is grayed out. It's odd. You have to turn it on, I believe, in the developer menu. So you have to go to options, and isn't it like in here somewhere? You have enable replay panel. I think you have to do that right here in experimental. XP? No, that wasn't XP. Last flight? Yes, it is. It is. Thank you very much for that donation earlier, Kazu, as well, dude. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yeah, this is the last flight for today, unfortunately. But we will be back on the weekend with a new airplane. Yeah, I agree. The replay system leaves quite a lot to be desired, to be honest with you. I do agree with you. I do. Alright, we're going to take this slot here exactly where we were earlier today. Nose light can come off, APU's on. At least we can do a proper shutdown procedure here. Boston. There's so many people must be flying to Boston now with the scenery released. Boston controllers must be loving it.
From 67 clear to Boston as far via the
Alright, cool. Park brakes on. APU is on, bleeds are on, engine number 1 is off, engine number 2 is off. Red beacon light is off, seatbelt sign is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Toronto. Back to Toronto. Absolutely awesome. Let's go ahead and jump outside. We'll get the pause view. We'll get the jetway attached. Baggage loader. Connected. And there we have it, friends. Beautiful flight back into Toronto. Beautiful day of flying, to be honest with you. Absolutely awesome. Toronto to Boston, back to Toronto. Wonderful. Great stream to be back. Thank you so much for everybody coming to hang out with me. Thanks for crushing our goal of 300 likes again today. You guys are absolutely awesome. If you haven't done so and you did enjoy that, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. Would be very much appreciated. To everybody who already has smashed down that thumbs up, thanks so much, man. I appreciate you guys so much. So the plan this weekend, obviously I have no clue when this airplane is releasing. So the plan this weekend is going to be to jump in the MD-80. I'm going to try and figure out when the aircraft is going to release at what time. I know that it's going to be being sold on the... I think it's sold on Sim Market, correct, if I'm wrong? So I think we're going to get it on Sim Market. So hopefully when I wake up on Saturday, it's available and we can just go ahead and plan for that. So don't be surprised if you don't see any... if you don't see any streams scheduled up for Saturday, just keep in mind, as soon as the aircraft is released, I'll be able to set up a time. So it's either going to be at the usual time, which is noon EST, Eastern Standard Time, or it's going to be a little bit later, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, something like that. So April 30th, yes, but that's Saturday, but there's no timeline. So April 30th is Saturday, so hopefully it's available. But yeah, I'm going to take this time now to thank all my mods, my donators, my sponsors. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, none of this is possible. So seriously, thank you all very, very much. I appreciate everybody else coming in and all the best wishes and asking me about my vacation and if I had a great vacation. So thank you all so much for the love, the support. You guys are absolutely awesome. I appreciate all of you. If you are wondering how my vacation went and you want to see some cool real world aviation videos, I have a bunch up on my Facebook and my Instagram. You can put !FB or !Insta in chat for a link to either of those. Feel free to go over there and check that out. So thank you guys for coming and hang out with me today. I feel like that was a perfect stream, perfect way to come back into flying. And yeah, repping the Air Canada colors, Toronto to Boston, Boston back to Toronto. Not quite sure what the flight plans are going to be this weekend. Definitely some Atlanta routes. Obviously, we're going to be flying some Delta MD-80s, some American MD-80s. So we'll be flying all over the place this weekend. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much for coming to hang out. Really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Again, don't be surprised if you don't see a scheduled stream up for Saturday right away. Obviously, as soon as I've got the airplane and I know more, we can go ahead and schedule the stream. So don't be surprised if it's a last-minute schedule. But I will be live on Saturday. As soon as the airplane is released, we'll all be in here learning it together. I've never owned one of the Leonardo airplanes. I know that they're quite complex. Hopefully it's not over my head, and hopefully we'll be able to learn it together. So thank you all for coming to hang out. Really do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely awesome. Hope you enjoyed today's stream, and I look forward to seeing you guys all on the weekend. Happy landings, my friends. Peace!